Where we left off is the attack of the giant kelp monster, um, who is going to attack. All right. Let's see if I get this configured properly, because you just never know.
Wow, the kelp is fast.
He is fast, yep. Super fast. So fast that if you rolled a 28, he would have been a 29.
Oh. Otto goes first.
That's crazy. Okay. Let me just, guess I don't have anything for that, so. All right, Bad Kelp is going to attack. He's going to attack Finder. So these multiple
I'm so innocuous and innocent.
a whole bunch of these long CBD type things lash out and start wrapping around you guys in an attempt to grapple you. Let's see.
Ooh.
Straight up. Bad Kelp gets an 18 on
Well, I'd like to say that's not enough, but it is.
Okay, you take 6 bludgeoning damage and make a con save to do half damage on 11 electricity.
Okay, just a second here.
Yikes.
And a con save, eh? Ooh, that's pretty good.
All right, so you take 5 lightning damage.
Okie doke.
That's really
What?
weird.
I'm not concentrating on anything.
Does it think you are for some reason?
Well, it did a concentration save for me, but that's fine.
You're not. Yeah, you don't have a thing on you. That's weird. Oh well, roll 20. Who cares? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And it's going to do another one on you.
It ain't hurting anything. I'll take the reminders.
Okay, and he misses its second attack on you. Nash, where you at, brother?
I'm right beside the cat. Finder.
Okay, it gets it hits you, buddy, and then it gets a crit for 8
Oh my.
8 bludgeoning damage. And let me see. No, I rolled a 2, so nothing special on that. And oh, sorry, I'm sorry, I lied. It's only 5 bludgeoning damage. 5 bludgeoning damage. Now you also do get 12 electrical damage on top of that, which you have to make a saving throw for, a Constitution save.
Okay, I will also absorb that element.
Nice. Nice.
So, I have resistance. And then I do the save. So it's con save, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Con save, you say? I got 11.
Fail.
Which means half of whatever it was, right? Is that what it is?
Yep. So it was 12. Half of that would be 6. So because you used the absorb elements, does that make it half and half, or how does that work?
It's
been a long time since I
input value cast it. Yeah.
There's resistance.
So it just gives me resistance, I think. But then I can also use it. My next attack on him, I put it back to him. So I just have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn, which would mean half. And then if I saved, I would get half of the half. But I failed, so I only get half.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Do me a favor. I want you to roll percentile dice for me there, Nash.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh, that's a roll. Oh, I was looking for a couple D10s there. Exciting, but not. So what do you use? Backslash roll 100?
Yeah, there's a
D100.
D100.
Oh,
Or
there is a D100?
yeah,
Oh, there is. Okay,
Yep.
there we go. Bam, 53.
All right, we'll round that off to 50. What's your Constitution bonus?
My Constitution bonus is 2.
All right.
I have a 14 con.
Uh, when you get hit with a nat 20 and zapped, you can feel yourself expelling some air,
Uh-oh.
which is not what you want to do when you're underwater.
No.
So I'm going to make a note here.
1 minute of it.
Okay. And another one. Oh, and also I want you guys to make Finder and Nash to make a acrobatics or athletics check to avoid the grapple.
23.
12.
Okay. So you are grappled, Clark,
Ah, gee,
and
Brazen,
Finder, you're fine. Keeper. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you take 8 bludgeoning damage
Poop.
and 11 electric damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
1. Okay. What is going on? Why can't I click on my character? That's weird.
Is it doing
All
weird
right,
things?
all right,
again?
all right.
Did you do it?
Constitution saving throw, is that what you said?
Yep.
14.
Okay, you're fine. So you take
18, was it?
you take 8 plus 5, so 8 bludgeoning plus 5 electric damage, and
Oh, I
that's
thought it
I've
was
already
okay.
halved it. No, it was 11, but it's halved, so it's now
Oh,
it's
okay,
only
okay,
5.
okay, okay.
Yeah, 8 plus 5. That's it.
All right.
Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Give me a acrobatics. Probably acrobatics is best for you. Check to avoid.
Yeah. Silly bear. 26.
You do not get tangled up.
Ooh. You have acrobated me.
All right. Farouk, 24. That hits, right?
Yeah. So I can reach my way
What?
up to
Oh,
the
yeah.
water.
Yeah, it can. 11 damage. 11 bludgeoning, Neil.
So 11 bludgeoning would be 8, so it would be 9. Okay.
And 16 electric or lightning damage. So give me a con save for that.
Jeez.
Okay, you take half damage for 8.
So I don't take the 16, I take the 8 instead?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, so these things are like little electric eel things, but they're plant based. They're lashing out, and yeah, a few of them even stream up to attack Braun and Farouk. And Braun gets hit with a 23 for 11 bludgeoning. Farouk, give me a athletics or acrobatics to see if you avoid the grapple. Minus 11. You got a 17?
Yep. I don't know why it's set to disadvantage. That's normal. Yep, it's 17.
All right, and Braun's going to make a save. Con save. And he got a 5. Okay. So, and he's going to make an athletics check to avoid. Okay, so Braun's grappled, and he takes the full electric damage as well. For 12 points of electric damage. And similar to our good friend Nash, he gets, but he's not even underwater yet, so he's okay right now. He gets, oh, actually he's not. He gets his air expelled, half of his air expelled out of his lungs, and he's getting dragged under the water. So that's not going to turn out too well. He's not going to have a big gasp of breath to deal with. Okay, so the many attacks of this bad kelp come raining out on you guys. It's trying to wrap its. You can feel its sinewy plant-like nature wrapping around you guys and trying to pull you down. Everybody, I guess, made out okay as far as the grapple, except for Braun. And now it is Keeper's turn.
Keeper is
How
going to. Oh, sorry. That's your
How
keeper.
deep is the water here? Like, how far did we swim down?
Distracted.
Yeah, did I thought I said it was like maybe 15, 20 feet? 20 feet, maybe? Sounds right. I should
Wow,
really
okay.
write this stuff down. I'm going to write it down now. It's 20 feet deep.
Fortunately, we never wrote it down either, so it's whatever you say it is now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly. I was actually more wondering how far these things are reaching than anything.
Just looking at it really quickly, they didn't look that long, but you're seeing them now. They're stretching way up to where your friends are. So if it's going up that high, it could easily cover this entire area. You would think.
I want to try to cut the whatever's grabbed onto Nash.
I don't think Nash. You're not grappled, are you? Or
I
are you?
am grappled.
Oh, you are. Yes. So you are grappled. All right. Then
So
give me.
That's what I'm
How are
specifically attacking that
you? Yeah. How are
with
you
my
attacking?
rapier. With my rapier.
Okay. Attack with disadvantage because you're fighting underwater.
Mm-hmm. Actually, a dagger would probably be a little bit. Rapiers are rapiers slashing?
No, they're piercing.
They're piercing, aren't they?
Certain weapons are meant for fighting underwater, and that's not one of the ones listed. Spear is, though.
Well,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you're thinking of like hacking or something. I mean, you just can do some damage. I mean, maybe. I mean, you're still going to be poking it through. I mean, I don't know. Still does damage to it.
well, it's just that I might have. I'm gonna say that doesn't even make sense to her. She pulls out a dagger instead.
Worst case scenario, you've got your claws as well, right? So,
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
but I don't know if they do as much damage as a dagger, but
I think they do the same, but they use strength instead of dexterity.
that's right. Oh my gosh,
They do. Wow.
25 for 5 piercing damage.
Why does it say piercing? Shouldn't it be slash? Okay,
A dagger's piercing. Generally, it's piercing. But I get what you're doing. It's okay.
it doesn't make it.
You're doing 5 damage. 5 damage. So you're cutting into it, and you see you've made a cut into the edge of it. It feels like almost like a thick rubber, but it feels like you could probably, you know what I mean? You could probably cut through it with enough effort put into it, but that wasn't enough to do it just there.
Okay. But then I'm gonna swim. I am worried that it might get. I don't know about attacks of opportunity when everybody's here, but I'm gonna try to swim up and away anyway.
Well, you're a rogue. You can always use a disengage if you want for a bonus.
No,
action.
right.
she's a swashbuckler. And swashbucklers, once they've attacked, that creature doesn't get opportunity.
That's true too.
If it's
So anyway,
it's only one creature.
If it's only one creature, yes.
It's whatever creature I've attacked. But anyway, I'm going to swim up.
Are you disengaging or not? Just so I know.
I will use my bonus action to disengage,
Okay.
and I will swim up and away.
Evasive maneuvers. So, where would you like to go?
Not that I think it's gonna do me that much good, but
And give me an idea of vertical movement as well as sort of side to side movement.
I'm gonna say for every.
And you're half speed unless you've got a swimming speed.
So, do I have a swimming speed? I'm going to use
Wait a
my.
minute. Is it you that has the ring of swimming
I
on?
think you have the ring, don't you?
I think
Oh
You're
yes, I
looking
do.
Yes.
I do.
So
I do have them. Right.
So
I
you're-
forgot about
you
that.
can go-
I knew that
you
there
can
was
go-
something. I was like, "There's."
you can go 40
Yeah.
feet. But remember that you would use up space going up or down as well, right? So
Right.
yeah, you're not hindered by that at all.
I guess I'll be going 20 feet out, and up at the same time. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, and
Sorry, 5.
I just want to clarify
15.
something for you, Nikki. Because you have the swimming speed, you're also not disadvantaged on melee attacks either.
Oh, well, not that it mattered on that one.
No, you hit,
But-
but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you say if you have a swim speed, you don't get disadvantage?
That's correct, yeah. So if you're fighting a Triton or a sea elf or mermaid or whatever, they wouldn't have a problem.
Okay, so
You
yeah.
know, if you have
I'm-
a swim speed.
So you are swimming at about the same level you were at? Are you going up to
You'll
the
get it
surface?
with your racial
I go
abilities.
20 feet back and up to the surface at the same time.
Okay.
So that's why I only moved 20.
or an item like she said.
Now, is that in the cave? Let me see. No. So there's a ceiling there, but not an air pocket, if that's what you're looking for. The air pocket starts about where this cave starts and around.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little tunnel that kind of leads into it.
Oh yeah, I definitely wanted to come up where. Well, I am where I
If you
am
wanted,
now.
no, that's fine. If you wanted to, you could, and if you wanted to get away farther, maybe you'd go over here, like deeper into the cavern. But if you're going that way, like anywhere along this tunnel is not going to give you what you want. So go ahead and move where you'd like to.
Okay, is there air pocket like there, or how much further do I need to move
I would
in?
say
I didn't.
I would say probably on this. There's a little bit of one at there. It'd be like at its narrowest bit, like lips sticking up above the nose and lips sticking through the top of the water. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
You're happy there?
Yep.
All right. Find her. Right
Oof.
down into the midst of it. You can see that magical thing down there.
Look at it.
But
Yeah, as it's trying to grab at me, I am swimming out of there back up to the air bubble.
okay.
Oh,
So it
I
is,
thought, Doug, would I have done an opportunity attack when it attacked me?
I don't think so. It's a reach thing, right? So no.
Yeah, it's reach now.
Yeah, it didn't. Nothing moved towards you or anything other than those
Pretty sure.
tentacle things
Yeah.
or whatever.
So basically, I'm trying to find some air without and
Alright.
and keep at a range of those.
Does a 22 hit?
Does
Steve?
it hit me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, takes an opportunity attack against you.
Oh, I'm getting out of there, man. I'm gonna do a dodge. Sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. Does it
Dodge
because
is-
it has such large reach? Does it get an opportunity attack?
Only when you get out of that reach.
Yeah. Once
So
I'm,
you're safe.
yeah.
You're because this whole thing is a writhing mass of kelp vines right now. So
all over the ground.
like, yeah. Well, I'd say there's probably like a dozen of them or so, right? It's all sort of swinging back and forth trying to get you guys. So yeah, you're not actually leaving its range.
Okay.
You're swimming through them actually. So yeah, go ahead. You move up to the surface, do you?
Well, is there an area that I can get to where there's air and no vines? That's what I'm looking for.
Considering they were able to reach the surface people, you think these vines can pretty much get anywhere in this cave just by the sheer length of the ones that you're seeing that are. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but it looks like they've got pretty good coverage.
All right. Well, I'll go to the top there where there's air right there.
Okay.
That's where we were before we're getting air, right?
Mhm.
And I'll fire a couple of blasts at the clump that's holding on to Nash there.
Do you need to be able to? Oh yeah, you're at the surface. I guess you can. Yep. Go ahead. You can speak. 21's
21
going to
for
hit.
9
9
and 12 for 11.
Against the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to actually shoot down and sever the vine that's wrapped around Nash.
Oh, nice.
Good job. Anything else?
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for now.
Oh gosh, Braun.
Brawny Brawn.
He
He's being
is
pulled down.
being pulled down. He's gonna try to break free. He's gonna make an athletics check to bust out of this thing. Ooh. You know, he's gonna use a hero point. Not enough. Okay. Minus 1 hero point. All right. He does not break free of the vine. And continues to blub on down. Nash, you are wrapped around with quickly slackening vine-ish, kelpie vine thing.
So
You can try to get yourself untangled from this, or you can try to do something and not untangle yourself from this.
I am no longer connected to the main mast, but I am still entangled.
Yeah, I would say you would have advantage to get out because it is still
Okay.
wrapped around you, but it's been severed. So it's just kind of like you're still entangled. Yeah. So give it a, if you want to get out of that, give it an athletics or
I would
acrobatics
love
check
to get out of that.
with advantage.
24.
So you are able to easily break free of that, and with that roll, you still have the movement that you would normally have, which would be half movement.
So here's my question, because I didn't realize that swimming, having a swim speed or any kind of speed, I got at 6th level, I gained a climbing speed and a swimming speed equal to my walking speed.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
Did you?
There you go, buddy.
So does that mean that I have a swim speed?
It absolutely does mean that.
That's what it means. So I take that back. You have full movement for swimming.
Very good. Now the check to get out of this thing was my attack.
That was your action, yeah.
That was my action. Okay. Then I will. Oh, can I? No, I should get an air breath before I go back down.
Yeah, you had 50% of what you were holding on to knocked out of you with
Right.
that attack.
So I'll just head to the surface and get to the edge there again.
Okay. Take a deep
and
breath.
Get some air.
On
Yep.
your way up, you see Braun on his way down, struggling and
That's
like,
what I was gonna
tied
do
up
if
in this
if I had anything else to do. I was gonna deal with him on my way up, but I'll go back down for him.
Okay. Yeah, you take your big breath first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
Farouk, back to you, buddy.
I take a deep breath and I push off from the ceiling down towards Braun.
Okay. I like it. Give me a what do you think? Athletics check to. You gonna try to grab him? Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh no, I'm going to attack the.
Oh, feel free
pine.
then.
I want to get down there.
Attack away. Yep.
Okay. So I'm using a spear, so I'm not subjugated by water. Just a sec. Don't say if it hits or not. I have no hero points. Okay, so that one's a 10.
It misses.
That one's a dirty 20.
That hits.
And that's a dirty 17.
Okay, so you managed to.
And it is magical attacks. Magical bludgeoning, magical piercing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you managed to snap the vine that's got a hold of Braun.
Okay, and do I have any movement left? I don't know how far down he was.
You would have used 10 feet of movement.
Okay. I hook my spear underneath his arm, and I kind of put my shield against his arm, so it's like this, and I start heading up with him as best I can, which
Okay.
probably is gonna be nothing, but you know.
Yeah, I understand. Give me an athletics check. Okay. Yeah, just a sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Do shields work underwater?
See why they wouldn't.
Yeah, I know for
It'd be
Uh,
it would be
According
hard
to
to
Jeremy
move the thing
Crawford.
around. But sorry.
According to Jeremy Crawford, we should be able to cast spells underwater. We just will, if we don't get to somewhere that we can take a breath, we will drown because we're letting all of our air out.
I wondered that too. Like, is it your intonation and the action of saying something, or does the thing being said have to be
Nobody has to understand what you're saying,
right?
as long as
Exactly.
you're saying it, right?
So
you
you
can still
can
use the
blah,
same
blah, 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 blah,
tone.
blah, blah.
You're still, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody has to understand it. So
We're
if
all
you're
6-year-olds
Yes.
underwater yelling at each other.
just be aware that then you immediately have to go get a breath because
Yeah.
you've expelled all your air.
Hello.
so either
Unless
cast
Doug
something that doesn't
decides-
require vocals or do it above water.
All right, Farouk, you're done.
306, yeah.
All right, Bad Kelp's turn.
And you said I severed that
Yep.
tendon, right?
Yep. So Braun
never mind.
has a similar situation to what Nash was dealing with. Braun is heavy and a little bit heavier with his stone foot.
So
Versus,
Doug,
Yep.
just in case Braun needs this, I just wanted to let you know I was just looking it up, and Jeremy Crawford ruled that you can cast spells underwater, but then you have no breath and you are gonna start to drown if you can't get to somewhere
Oh yeah,
that you can't.
yeah, makes sense.
That's assuming you can't breathe underwater.
Yeah, if you have water breathing, clearly okay. But if you have no other way of catching any air,
And it has to be
then-
a one action or one bonus action.
absolutely. I don't think he meant a 10-minute spell. You're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ritually cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No ritual spells underwater. No.
Okay. So it's back around to Bad Kelp's turn. And he's going to do what Bad Kelp does best. And he's going to attack a bunch of times.
Be a good boy and go away.
That is not what Bad Kelp does.
That is not what Bad Kelp does.
But
Okay.
he is, you know.
Attacks coming in at... Yeah, I'll just make these public here. Attacks coming in at... start at the top. Finder here. An 11. Not gonna hit.
Sorry.
An 18.
He's attacking me again? Okay. Yes. 18 is good enough.
Okay,
We
you take
each got 2.
4 bludgeoning and 10 electricity. Make a save. And you're up at the top, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be a
I'm
fail.
gonna guess that's a fail. Yeah.
Yep. So you take the full 10. So that's 14 damage. 10 of it electricity.
And I
And
fail my concentration.
which you're not concentrating on anything. That's so weird. Stupid
But if
thing.
I was, I'd been like,
All right. Another couple coming in at Nash. It's not happy that you escaped. They come swirling in. A 9's not going to be good enough. And an 8.
Did you give me? Sorry. Did you give me my electric damage last time too?
Mhm.
It was 5 punching and I'm looking for it.
11 electrocution. Yeah.
So 5.
Okay. So who did I just say? Nash. You made off great.
Nash.
So it's clutching at you again, but to no avail.
Hey.
Keeper coming at you. 12 not going to do it.
Nope.
A 10 is not going to do it. Apparently you're
Wow.
concentrating. Oh, Nash is making concentration saves again. Oh. All right. I guess
Am I?
anybody that takes damage is making con saves. Okay. So I believe you made off like a bandit this time.
I
Keeper.
did.
All right.
Figure I made the exact right choice then.
Farouk, it's coming at you.
Okay.
To no avail. Just gonna check the math on that. Make sure. Yeah, no, it's working. All right. Because he doesn't suck that bad, but apparently he is this time. Now, Braun, he's really not wanting
We all
to.
get bad rolls. Bad kelp.
Okay. All these things come flying out at you guys in a massive pulse of attacks. Electricity charges and charging the water as it goes. And Bad Kelp is now done. Its turn. Keeper.
My turn.
Ew. Ew.
All right. I'm going to cast a magic missile
Nice.
at the area where I think it is, I guess.
Think what
You're
is?
gonna hit.
Where are you shooting? Sorry.
Can I see where I think the base of it would have been? Like, from
Yeah,
the
I would
angle
say it's right. It's right
you
down
know
by
that?
that little rock, or little whatever was glowing down there. Yeah.
Like it was like right around here,
Yeah.
maybe.
I mean, it's
All right,
it's like
well-
a plant. It kind of comes into like a base stock type.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hit it at the base.
Okay.
See how that works out for me. Just the way it always does.
Of course.
Yes, I'll cast it at first level for now. So 6 force damage.
Okay. Yep. They cut through the water like it wasn't even there.
I rolled 3
roll.
ones.
Exactly, the lowest you could.
Wow.
That sucks.
This is a jerk machine.
Anything else, Keeper? You happy with your current position?
Curse. And yeah, I don't see anywhere else I could possibly go that would be any better. So, yep.
All right.
Nick look like she's frozen on your screen?
Nope.
Okay, just on mine. I could hear her talking.
You and
You look frozen, Neil.
yeah, Neil, you're not moving.
Steve's not moving.
To me,
Neither's
Nick's not moving. Everybody
Steve or
else
Clark.
is moving.
Yeah, Nikki's the only one that's not moving for me.
Nikki's not moving for me either, and it's really, really a great pause for her too.
Yeah, she looks very.
Nikki, I can see you moving
Like-
fine. Can you see me
Oh,
moving?
Can
Doug,
see
you're
you,
frozen.
Doug.
Doug, you're froze.
No,
Yep.
I'm not. This is the
Doug
weirdest
and I
thing.
are
You can't
doing
blame
just
it
fine.
on roll 20.
That's bizarre.
I don't know. That's
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Steve, Clark, and Neil are just sitting still.
As long as I can hear everyone, I'm fine
Well,
with it.
I need to try and make a good. If I'm going to lag out like that, you want to make sure that you have good poses.
Yeah, that's right.
You do have a good pose. You have like that old
Oh,
man.
you're back.
Oh, now you're back.
Neil's doing it on purpose.
Yes.
All right, I think everybody's back. Okay, that was weird. Finder, your go.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm still scouting for areas that I can swim where this thing can't tag me anymore.
Maybe further down, back the way you came.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Maybe.
That's basically it. I'm trying to remember from whence we arrived. That little air bubble in there. Was there a lot of kelp around that too, or?
Well, you can see there's just kelp along the walls and stuff, and there's that fluorescent coral and things that are lighting things up. Yeah, it's hard to say. Definitely not as large a clump as there is right here.
Okay.
How high is the ceiling in here? Did you say that we have more space in here than?
If you were in the very center,
Yeah.
where Farouk was before, he could sit cross-legged and his head would. He'd just have to duck his head a little bit. That's how much height there would be. So what is that?
Okay.
3.5 feet,
Yeah,
something like that.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's just wee now too.
Oh yeah, so we'll round it off to like 3 feet or something like that. Okay.
Well, I'm 4'11", so
Yeah.
Okay, I'm swimming back to here, and I'm gonna fire a couple shots and see if I can grab some air.
Okay. So you're swimming up You're already at the surface, right? So you're just swimming. As soon as you get
Swimming along the top.
as soon as you get to about here, is where it comes down and meets the water. So no air after this point.
Okay.
You can almost see like where those lines are kind of curvy, like right here. They kind of curve around. That's kind of
Mhm.
almost showing you like where the edge of that, right where keeper is, right where the edge of that starts.
Okay. And I'm going to fire a couple of blasts at the clump again, just kind of in the center of the biggest clump where we started, like right by where that glowing thing is.
Okay.
9 for 14. Oh, too bad. Almost 9 hits.
No, 9 misses.
And 11 for 8.
11 misses.
Okie doke. And
Your little bolts as they go through leave like little bubbles behind them as they go, like little torpedoes. But they miss.
nice. Okay.
All right. So he had a crappy turn. You guys are kind of not stacking up too well either. Braun. Okay. He's still kind of entangled, but with advantage he can get himself out of it. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to make an athletics check. 17. So he gets out and he has his movement. So he's going to start swimming, kicking his foot and his arms, trying to get back up to the surface. But he took his armor off, so he's not that heavy. But his little foot's weighing him down. But he's got Farouk there, kind of. His ring is kind of like pulling him up. Farouk, you're wearing armor too, aren't you? Straight up, full plate mail and all that stuff, right?
That is correct.
So you're just relying on the counterweight of your plate mail and Braun and his stone foot against your ring, kind of trying to pull you guys back up. So it's a bit of a slow ascend. Let's just put it that way. But Braun is doing all he can to help. All right, Nash.
Well, let's head down to that main body.
Yep, you have a freshly new gulped air,
Yep,
full lung of air, and
let's do that. So I'm going to swim down to where that was. You say it was right around here?
sure, yep.
Okay. So let's start, and I'm going to pop my shield.
Okay.
Not gonna
Yeah.
use your bow?
No,
Okay,
No.
go ahead.
no work. I wonder how far along the bow arrow would go in water, though. Probably about
there's,
3 feet.
There's rules for it.
Is there?
It's
Not only that, there's also apparently like aquatic arrows that you can get, but obviously you don't have those.
You're right.
just keep going with what you're doing, man. It's great. And because you're a swimming person, you'll have no disadvantage or nothing. Solid hit for 8 damage.
8 damage. And we'll take another one.
Almost identical. Wow, 9 damage.
9 damage.
And what's your current armor class now then, bud, with the shield popped?
Shield is 2, so I believe my armor class is 16, right? 10 plus 2 is shield, plus 4 dexterity. Because I don't have my chest plate on anymore.
Oh, you took your chest plate off. So yeah, it's 10 plus dex plus 2.
16.
Okay. Well, then that certainly helps you. All right. Anything else? You've moved. You've attacked. You've
Nope.
used
Well-
20 feet of movement.
Well, we're good.
All right. Farouk, back to you, buddy.
Just checking one thing out here. Perfect. Can I do this all of my turn? Remove the ring and put it on Braun.
Is your action?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. I remove my ring and put it on Braun and let myself fall. Well, I kind of swim.
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're doing the sync thing and trying to use your arms to move in a general direction. Yep.
Going like this.
Yeah.
Using my shield, I guess.
Okay.
and
You put it on him, and he starts going up faster, and you start sinking faster. Are you going to try to get anywhere in particular?
Well, here's the next thing. With my sinking movement,
Uh-huh.
wearing full plate and all that, will I be able to reach the mass?
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay.
I picture you going fairly fast down with little to no energy being used by you, and you're just kind of going forward. So that'll put you right at the
Okay.
edge beside Nash, if that's where you want to be.
Yeah, I'll be right there. And then I'm going to do an action surge
Mhm.
so I can do some attacks.
Yeah.
And 24 for 12,
Hits.
10 for 10 is probably a miss. And
Yeah.
my bonus action is 11 for 8, so that probably misses.
That's a miss. But it was a good solid hit for 12 there. And you're down there. Little bubbles are popping out of your mouth. You're all done up in your armor. You get your spear.
So I hit the mass, so it's now marked.
Okay. Yeah,
which
I
means
get
it
it.
gets-
If it's just one creature, then yeah.
If it's one creature, yes.
This keeps coming up.
Or at least the creature that I hit, if it's still alive.
Okay. Groovy. I like it. You've definitely got its attention. That's what you're hoping, right? And it's back around to Bad Kelp's turn. Let me just do some mathematical calculations here.
And yes, I did make sure the Ring of Warwalking was not a attuned ring. That's what I was searching.
Yeah, I remember that. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. So, Bad Kelp is going to attack in the same sort of order as before. Coming at Finder with an attack. 15?
Yes.
It misses. Nash attacks. A 19. That's going to hit.
At me.
11 bludgeoning and 14 electricity. But let's get a con save to see if
I'm gonna try and absorb the electricity. So
Okay.
I will absorb.
So that gives you advantage on your save then, right? Is that how that works?
It's
No,
resistance.
But
Oh.
does that require a V for a component?
It is an S.
Good.
Here, I'll put it up.
In the air. That was the important part. You don't lose any air.
Yeah, it's an S and resistance.
Oh, I see. So it gives you resistance. You would take half damage. So half
Yeah.
if you make your save.
Half.
If you
Okay.
make it.
Let's see if I can make this. Oh no.
Wah, wah.
Nope. So you just take half.
So 11
Still
and
worth it.
7.
11 and 7.
That's correct. Yep. Still nothing to laugh at.
Still
No.
totally worth it.
Okay, and that was its first attack on you. Next attack is a 24
Oh my god.
for
But
5.
that lasts for the whole round, doesn't it?
What's that? I think it does.
absorb
I
bonus?
believe, or let's read it. It's right here.
Start next. Perfect. So he still has that in effect.
Now, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, it gets extra. Okay. Yep. So you get hit again for 5 bludgeoning this time, and give me a saving throw, con save. Something better than a 5.
That's a 7 sound.
Not good enough.
It's
So
6, though.
yeah.
You just said better than a 5, and he did it, and you still punish him, man.
Yeah. Well. I guess I
5
was
and
being sneaky.
Round down.
Oh, so that lasts the round? Like if I'm taking damage
Yes.
from the same guy?
Yeah.
It specifically says
Until
that. So yeah.
Yeah, until your next turn. Yeah. So yeah, wham wham. So you get your damage there, right?
Standing, yeah. Start of your next
Five
turn. That's
five
good.
plus 6.
Oh yes, no, I'm not a happy person.
Alrighty. That's it for you. Keeper gets attacked.
I'll be right back.
13, Keeper.
Miss.
Not even close, right?
Oh yeah. Yes. not
Okay,
even-
fine. Miss Keeper. Jeez.
A 16.
Ah. My AC 16, dude. You got me.
All right, 11 bludgeoning damage.
Unless somebody cunningly words it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that because I was curious. I'm gonna try to cutting words it, and we'll drop that. Try to drop that 16 down to 15. So
15 makes it a miss though, because 16 was just a hit.
Oh yeah, 15 is a miss.
You send, however it
but
works, you
wait,
send your magical energy down, and
well, no. Let me show it to you because it's a little weird. So I'm using like words to do it. Now it doesn't have to be able to understand what I'm saying.
Mhm.
But so a creature that I can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, and then I can do that. But I mean,
yeah. So this is what you
if
have to
I'm
do to
using
make it
my
work.
wit to distract, confuse, and otherwise sap the confidence and competence of others, and I don't know exactly how a plant is going to react to this, so that's kind of why I was like,
Yeah. So you know what? You're putting more thought than I want to put into it. So you have to stick your face
All
into
right.
the water and go like that, like that.
okay,
So,
do like
and thrash
juking it
around.
out with, yeah, okay,
Thrash around a bit.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
And it, I don't know, hard to say if it works, but it didn't hit her, so yay.
Okay,
All right.
Almost though. So close.
And how many attacks was that on you? Did I just do 1 or 2?
2. That was
All right.
2.
That's good. Back around to Farouk again.
get your back, sis.
He's right there.
Wet high 5.
Splat.
11 is going to be obviously a miss against Farouk.
High paw.
And a 17 is going to be a miss against Farouk. Now, Braun is just about getting back to the surface. And
Oh, Braun.
let's see if he can. Oh, 9 misses. A 19
19
misses.
does not. Oh, it does. Oh, nice.
Oh, he's not wearing armor.
Oh, he's not wearing armor.
Yeah, but it still
Oh,
misses.
shit. So he's got a 10. 10. Straight up 10 armor class.
You said
Is he
you
wearing
said it
shield?
misses. It's, you can't take it back.
I can. Sorry. I'm thinking he has a
Dang it.
21, but no. So
The
yeah,
first one,
he gets hit easily. And
The first one still missed though. That's good.
first one misses. He takes 10 bludgeoning and 8 electrical and save.
unless
for
you
half.
make oh,
All right, Braun baby.
he's got to have a good con. He's a dwarf.
He does, yep. Where's this thing at here? All right, -10. And I know what to add. I'll just roll it here, make it easier. Okay, he makes a saving throw, so it only takes 4 more.
In total.
-4. Okay. Yeah, I think that is it. The creature's done its attacks. All these wailing, thrashing vines. Now it's back to Keeper.
Back to Keeper.
The warriors are up
Okay.
front fighting.
Yeah, she doesn't really have any good weapons for fighting this thing, so gonna stick with what's. Yeah, I'm gonna try magic missile again, but this time I'm gonna up the level to 2.
Don't forget they don't
And
have
it's
to hit
probably-
the same one.
Still, all roll ones. Please don't. Oh my god, pretty close.
So 10 points.
1,
of
3, and 1.
3-1.
Oh, plus I need the.
to the main trunk area.
Yeah, to the main trunk area.
10 points.
Okay.
Both guaranteed to be hit at least.
Automatically. Yep.
What a pain in the pooper.
Let's see.
Still rolling pretty low. I don't know what it is with me and D4s.
Maybe you're in the wrong corner.
Okay. And that's it for you?
That's it for me.
Okay. Finda. I think he's saying something, but I can't hear him.
There's a reason there's a little red.
Well, I
microphone.
think that what pops up into the feed should kind of give you a hint, but I got a nat 1 with Agonizing Blast.
Oh, I didn't see that. All right. Well, roll a d4 and okay, you're
I
fine.
got a 4 on that. And oh my god,
Holy-
two
Oh my
nat
god,
ones?
what the hell?
3
Because you
on
guys
that.
were bad mouth and roll 20.
Stupid roll 20. I'm going to say it even more now.
Yeah, well, that stupid bad kelp breaks a nail and takes 2 points of damage. Damn
Yeah.
thing. Okay. Is that it for Finder?
Yeah.
Don't you
the
get
rest-
two?
The
Oh,
rest
both
of my yeah, both were nat 1s.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm going to hang back and just
Brother,
have
are
to
you
go
feeling
with
okay?
No, I'm swimming and fighting. It sucks.
Yeah, cats and water.
We're big cats. We like water.
But I'm keeping you from getting hit. Go. Nothing else. I got no bonus actions. I'll be
What
saving
if you do
those.
the shaky thing when you're wet?
Okay. I'm gonna give 10 hit points to Nash as the whole area lights up with glowing red and orange,
Aura of
almost like
Thank you,
vitality.
almost like lava or like the fires of a furnace type kind of veiny orange texture to everything in the area.
Who is it among us that does the fairy fire?
I can, but
They need it.
if I cast it right now, we're surrounded by like I don't know. I'm not sure if I can cast it in a way that it only hits the kelp. That's why I didn't use it yet.
And you don't need to give this thing advantage. It
Yeah,
hurts. It hurts
and
when it hits.
Exactly. I figure us not having advantage is better than giving it advantage. So
Okay, so that was Braun. And I'm going to get rid of that stupid Aura of Vitality on there because it doesn't need to be there.
I
So,
don't know,
and
makes
if
me
for some reason
feel,
it jumped. So it's supposed to
It
be
does.
Nash's turn, right? I
Mm,
don't know why it does that.
Unless you have a bonus action you want to do.
It can't be a spell though.
It could be
No,
a cantrip, which is not bonus.
yeah, it's hard to get a bonus cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless you're a sorcerer.
yeah. No, he's okay. Yeah, he's okay right now. That's it. Okay, so it's gonna be Farouk's turn.
Nope, it's Nash's.
Me?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right.
Do the same thing. Nothing
Well-
exciting.
Attack.
9.
Yep, you're doing the same thing.
oh my god,
18?
18.
this thing's gonna drown us all.
That's the plan. 18 hits for 7.
7 points.
Okay. It's pretty thick and rubbery down there. You guys are hacking into it and poking it, and yep. All right. Anything else, Nash? You just gonna hold position?
Oh, that's it. That's what we got.
Okay. Farouk.
What I can do?
Do the tendrils seem to be regrowing?
You can see some half tendrils out there, so your guess would be no.
Okay.
You don't want to spend an action to find out, so.
So I'm going to attack one of Keeper's tendrils.
Is Keeper wrapped up?
No, but she's being attacked by one.
Oh, okay.
Two, I think, actually.
26 going to hit for 8. Okay.
Does that cover it?
No.
I attack it again.
Uh, 15 hits for 11, and that's enough. Severs it. So one
Nice.
more tentacle down.
And I'm going to attack one on Keeper. Miss. Okay. That's it.
All right. And now it gets to go again. We're going to start off with Nash this time. Nash, you're going to die.
Probably.
I hate to tell you, but it's coming. 24. That's going to hit.
Oh, I needed to give it a D6 of electricity.
Did you hit it? You did, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I hit it once.
Give me that D6, dude.
Whew, 6 points of electricity.
Oh, electricity?
Yeah, I assume it could, like, I mean, it's kind of a useless thing when it's like you absorb this energy that this thing gave you and then give it back to it. And I'm like, well, how many things give you? Well, it's a fire beast. I'm going to burn it.
If
But-
it's like a fire elemental, it could be
but
useless.
hey,
The mage
whatever.
could be good.
Maybe it doesn't like electricity. Who knows? Anyway, yes, carry on.
All right.
Obviously, I've been struck.
You've been struck for 8 bludgeoning. And give me a con save
On
again.
stage, and I will try and absorb this again.
Oh, okay.
We'll do this all day.
Or until your spells run it.
Until my spells run out, right?
You will run out of spell slots at some point.
Yes, I will. I also, hopefully, at some point, will save.
So you didn't save,
No, 14.
but you absorb half of that damage, which means that you take 6 electricity on top of the 8 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
And that was
That's a
its first attack. Its second attack looks a little bit like this. A miss.
Yeah, you missed.
Farouk.
Thank goodness.
Bring it.
Oh, let's see. Anything special?
It wrapped itself into knots.
Another attack on you. 15's not going to do it. We got one coming at Finder. Miss. One coming at Keeper.
Ooh,
5
that's a
bludgeoning.
hit.
And
18 electricity. Jesus.
You got to make her. Oh, fuck. Hero point probably wouldn't even make a difference.
what's the Finder D8 thing?
It got a 12 on its attack roll now.
Oh,
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Then you don't take that damage.
I
You
thought
are
that was
my
her.
hero, brother. My hero.
You're really liking that now, aren't you?
Oh, it's awesome.
Feels-
I barely ever give out inspiration now because I save it all for cutting words. It's super useful.
Yep.
All right. It's really
Nudge,
helpful
nudge,
where I
man.
let you see all my rolls too, so you're like know exactly when to use it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you got to say what the rolls are anyway. But I mean, yeah, that does kind of show with all the boosts and stuff in it.
That's
so
fine.
it does
It's all good. I like the sort of open nature that we do things. I don't mind you guys having a little edge once in a while. Okay. Nice. You do it again. You shake your hands around and it misses.
Yep.
It
I
misses,
don't care how goofy I look.
misses your sister completely. Oh my goodness. It's too funny. All right, Keeper, back to you.
Oh, but it's done attacking?
It's done.
I
Oh,
killed
wow,
one of
okay.
yours, so you only have one attack now. One thing attacking you.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh shoot, I forgot
I'm
to
gonna
attack.
try.
Did I attack Braun?
I don't think so.
All right, just give me a sec. Let me attack
don't-
Braun just because I want to attack him. I want to see if I can get him this time.
Just
Poor
because it's a lot
Braun,
of
though.
fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really can't. I can't leave him out of this. That would be unfair. But he did get
He's
hit.
so sad.
Actually, you know what?
Did he?
I'm gonna roll in the thing. I rolled in the dice, but that's not fair. I'll roll in this because it sucks. No, I got a 20. I got a crit on when I did it. So,
Oh,
all right.
that's better.
There's
20's better.
11 bludgeoning.
Yeah, and you're
Put
saying
it
his AC is
on.
way low. Oh yeah, I'm using my action anyway. Never mind.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. He's gonna have to make his con save there too, if it'll do it. For his concentration. Sucks to be sucky to lose that spell.
Mm,
No, he succeeded.
Success.
Okay, now he's got to make his saving throw versus his con save, which he's generally pretty good at. Yeah, he made it, so he takes half of the electrical damage, which will be 6
yeah, he should heal himself.
if he makes it. All right, he's going to attack him. Oh no, he does. Okay, he can't attack. You're looking at him once. Okay, there we go. All right.
So
Now we're back up to where we were. Sorry about having to backtrack there, guys.
That's okay.
Keeper, did you go yet or no?
Nope.
All right, do it up.
Okay, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna cast a catapult spell. So, and I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level, so it adds an extra 5 pounds. That's exciting, right?
Well, looks like there's a lot of rocks around.
Yeah, there should be lots of rocks for me to grab, and I'm gonna again try to. And the DC's 14. I don't know why when you post that information up that it makes the DC 1 less than. I've noticed that on other people's spell cards too. It's weird.
It could be that you don't have it tagged to the right attribute.
When I cast it, it says DC 14, but when I just post it up for people to see, it's DC 13. I don't know why. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so it's going to be a dexterity saving throw, and I'm going to try to get it at the base of all the tentacles again. At 2nd level, hopefully it'll give me that option. No, it did not. So
Oh, I
I'll
see
just
that.
roll 8.
Yeah, see up at the top it says DC 14.
Yeah, so 15
Like it's
bludgeoning,
supposed to.
and he has to make a dex save.
And it'll actually be whoa, wow, that rolled really good. It'll actually be
Oh, it didn't upcast it for you? Oh, okay.
it didn't give me the option. I don't know why.
Okay.
So yeah, 22 damage if he doesn't save.
What if he does save? Half?
On a failed save, the object strikes target and stops moving.
It's
Okay.
on a failed save. So yeah, it either hits or misses, right? That's what I'm getting out of that.
Yes, so
That's what it looks like.
a 2nd level spell. It just okay. All right.
It's pretty good damage for a second.
Yeah,
level spell.
that's decent for a 2nd level spell.
Or a 2nd level cast, I guess, right? Or whatever. Okay. All right. Well, it did not make it save,
Yay!
and it's
22
22.
points of
gonna take
bludgeoning.
22 points of bludgeoning damage. That's crazy. It's like going, that's not fair. All right.
So and the boulder probably explodes because it takes the damage too.
Okay. All right. Whack. Good move. Next. Are you going to do any movement, or you're happy where you are?
No, I'm gonna stay right there next to my bro.
All right, find her.
I will do this. I'm going to use Healing Light to heal Braun 13 points.
Whoa.
Good choice.
Aw.
Thank you.
He's looking
There's-
pretty bloodied, so
He's not
Almost
looking
dead.
good.
He's still bloodied. Ouchie.
Anything else?
that is my action. No bonus action. Carry on.
Okay. He is going to. It's Braun's turn. He's going to cast a Cure Light Wounds on himself. Or sorry, Cure Wounds, I guess they call it these days. At level 2. Ugh, for 6. Sucks.
Roll 20 is sucking on our rolls.
Yeah, I wasn't thrilled with my heal roll either. but-
Let's see. He's going to. He's going to use it on himself, I think. Yeah.
Good choice.
Gives himself 11. If Finder goes down, then he can pick him back up again. That's fine.
And
Looks like you're not bloodied anymore, so that's good.
Nope, I'm good. Let me get back to the proper order now. Nash.
Right.
Oh, as a bonus action, he's going to. Oh no, he can't. Oh, that's not sustained either, is it? Oh, yes. He's going to summon a spiritual weapon, which broke for some reason, but I'm not sure why he won't do that anymore. But
For your healing thing, does that use a bonus action to?
I'm pretty sure it is just a thing that you can do. But let me read it here. It's been a while since I used Braun, so I should probably have that. Look-see. Or vitality. So I do that to make it speak.
Bonus action.
Okay, so he doesn't do it then. He uses a bonus action. There you go. Thanks. You reminded me. Thought it was just one of those things that he could do, kind of like the healing spirit thing. Okay. Now Braun's done. Nash.
Hmm. Oh, does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
9.
For 9. 9, you say.
Und. 3 points of electric.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that an 8 misses.
And 8 is going to be a miss. So you take you're swinging wildly at this thing, connecting the odd time, absorbing the electricity and firing it back at it. Yeah, it seems to be.
Oh, did
getting
you add that?
quite hurt?
Speaking of that, did you add that electrical damage back? Oh, that was what that 3 was.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
decent.
And Doug kind of chuckled.
Well, it wasn't a lot of damage, so.
As long as it's not healing it. Oh my god, no!
No, it looks like it's got chunks out of it. Like you guys are attacking this thing, like, and there's floating vegetation and stuff in the water around it. So, Farouk, your go, bud.
I'm going to attack the tendril on Finder.
Okay.
21 for 10.
Okay, hits.
Does it sever it?
Nope.
18 for 10. That does.
Hits it and severs it. Yep.
Okay, and the tendril on Keeper, 18 for 10.
Okay. And that doesn't sever it.
No.
So let me do some calculations here.
That was actually a good round for me. Now, all of our rolls are going to be like that, guys. Come on, we can do it.
Yeah, wake up, roll 20. This is your.
Don't be cruel.
This is
Time.
Swan song.
This is This is what exactly. This is what you when you want to show us that maybe we shouldn't look at other options.
Mm-mm. It's middle
Sell
school
us.
girl in you. It's like, no way. No schoolgirl, once you cross her, that's it.
All right, Farouk, you
That's right.
done?
I am done. And don't forget the once more, depending on how it works, the one that is still alive on Keeper was hit by me, so it is marked.
Okay. They one is going to attack Nash, and 2 are going to attack Farouk. The rest of the tendrils seem quite limp and floating in the water now.
Good.
Yes, indeed. You've done a good job, you think. Where did it go? All right, here we go. Farouk, or Nash, here you go. 19, does that hit?
It sure does.
5 bludgeoning damage, sir.
And 9 electric. Am I getting
Yeah,
zapped here?
you're reading it right there, so give me a con save for the lightning.
Oh, come on. Let me save one of these. 12, probably not.
No, didn't do it.
It might have. That's not too bad of a roll, but guess not.
No, it's 13 he needs probably. Shit, I had insight.
All right, yeah. I'll take it.
Okay. All right, and 2 coming in at Farouk. A 15
Miss.
is going to be a miss. And a 16 is going to be a miss. You're just tanking it with your shield, knocking them out of the way, spearing it with your spear. You know, just kind of puffy cheeks and little bubbles coming out between your lips every once in a while as you're swinging. Okay. That's it. It attacks 3 times. Keeper.
Holy, that was fast.
Yeah, it only has 3 attacks now.
Yeah. Well, it's attacking like a dozen times. It's a hell of a multi-attack.
It is
Mhm.
brutal.
It is a son of a. I have no idea if it's got a mind or if it's gonna hurt it, but I'm gonna try Mind Sliver because
Does
I'm running out of
does it
spells.
need to have a mind for that to work? Is that part of the spell?
Doesn't say, I don't think.
Drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy
that's
into
fine.
the mind of one creature you can see within range.
That's fine.
Target
DC
must succeed an
DC
intelligence
14?
saving throw.
Nope, got a 10. That's going to be a fail. So for 6 psychic damage.
6 psychic damage,
Okay.
and if it has to make a save next turn, it reduces it by 1.
Okay. I'm loving it. You okay where you are?
Yep.
No bonus actions?
No, I'm just gonna stick here.
Show us how it's done, Finder.
Oh, I'm not going to show you how it's done. You're going to have to wait till Braun for that. I am noticing that there's a lot of blood coming out around Nash. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to
Holy Nash.
do a cure wounds on him.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 is pretty darn bad.
Hmm.
That's 14.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Heal 14, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I
Thank
don't
you
even
very
know if
much.
I don't know if I can get that. Oh yeah, I'll use the feline agility as well. So
Nice.
that'll make it. So I can go that far. No, I get 30, so I can go back here.
All right. Well, on Braun's turn, Nash, you can heal 11.
Oh my goodness.
And oh. And Finder's right there. So Finder's going to get a little healy too.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
So you get 16, buddy.
Oh, awesome.
He just reaches out and touches someone. Bleem.
Sweet.
All right, so everybody, I think, is up above half now, except for Nash is still down a little low, but
I'm still low, but I can take a hit.
we're doing all right, all things considered.
We're able to see in the water again. We're not being clouded out by blood.
Just be glad there's no sharks in this water.
Yeah, right.
Back around to Nash, buddy. You feeling a little bit better now?
Outstanding. Here we go. Natural 20. Aiming for the fence.
Here we go.
No, but it's hit.
Going to be a hit for 9 slashing, though.
9 points. Come on. Blah, blah,
Ah.
blah.
Did you have an absorption to use up in that last one? Oh, there we go.
I do have one, but that was like the lowest electricity thing. I did fumble.
I saw that. You prick yourself. You take a point of damage. Every round.
I have to keep like not cursing because that will just take up air. As the bubbles come up to the surface, you can hear me swearing.
Yeah, I'm glancing back going, geez, I just fixed that.
Right. I think you're going to stay where you are you, Farouk? Or Nash?
Yep.
All right, Farouk's turn.
I attack Nash's tendril. 24 for 12.
Okay.
Is the tendril still attached?
24 for 12. Yeah, you cut that one down.
Okay, and then the body, so to speak. 15 for 10.
Okay.
I don't
15
care
hits.
about the 2 on me. You said that's a hit?
Yep.
Good.
Okay. It's Bad Kelp's turn, and he has one weak tentacle that it lashes out to finally kill Farouk. It's what he's been
Kill.
waiting for.
He can't do 51 in one attack, so.
He got a
But he
21
does hit.
for 11 bludgeoning. Are you doing it again? Son of a. Okay, he misses. Ah,
Yeah, that was just a hit.
You're
so,
muted,
yeah.
Steve. We didn't even get to hear your cheer.
I was just raising my hand anyway. Yay!
Nice.
oh, is that a sand person over there? Sorry, I just saw you going. That's what it looked like. Okay, Keeper. I'm
I
just
broke
going to
my
say
gaffy stick the other
how
day.
you
so I
want to
can't
do it.
that.
No, go ahead, attack or do whatever you're going to do.
How I want to do
Kill
it.
it with fire!
Although if you described it in detail as you did it, it would save time.
I'm guessing it's got one, so don't miss.
Or very, very few.
Well, the mind sliver seemed to make it kind of jump a little, so I'll do it again.
7 psychic.
DC 4.
And he gets
Dang.
-1 to his save.
Oh,
Yep,
that's right.
so-
If that makes any
So
difference.
19 minus 1 is 18.
Frig off.
And so that's nothing then, right?
That's not going to hit.
Okay. That misses.
Let's see what I can do.
Finder.
The plant
Describe it in
has-
detail.
A
I
19.
am taking a brief moment to look right at the root system of this clump of kelp and try to just hit it with some really nasty, agonizing blast. So pink cat claws go flying out of my hands at the root of it and just start slashing at the base of it for a natural 1 and a 1 on that.
So you just did the gym thing.
Hold on. Magic fumbles can be nasty.
Mm.
You're
Oh.
concentrated so hard on doing that weird thing you were trying to do, you give yourself 1 point of con damage.
All right.
That's
well,
what
the
you
other
get
one's
for,
gonna do. Oh,
Trying to
jeez.
describe it.
If this thing gets around to its turn and attacks again, I'm gonna regenerate it.
No.
This is silly. Okay,
To full health. To full health.
that's
Hey
right.
Nash, how are you gonna do it?
Is
Is it me?
no? It's
no,
Bra-
it's Braun.
It's Braun's turn.
Oh, sorry, Braun.
He's gonna take this opportunity to heal Nash. And it's 2d6, I believe, right? For
Yes.
8.
Sorry.
Does that bring you up to half?
Yes,
Um,
35.
he's gonna do he's gonna do that cantrip, the cantrip attack that he
Liquid
can do.
flame.
Yeah. And let's see if it works. 16. Is that even possible? 8
Yes,
plus 8 is
it's
16. Holy shit! It better
Wow.
save. It better not save.
DC 14 Dex.
It got a 5. So Braun gets the kill. Radiant energy
Burn.
comes slamming down from the ceiling, and golden light splashes into the plant creature and washes over it with this radiant fire that seems to magically burn under the water. And all of the kelpy floaty things sort of start to burn up underwater and turn to ash and float down until they rest on the floor. And it moves no more.
Never.
And those of you underwater here, because he always exclaims when he kills something, but you guys are way underwater, so you don't hear. Anybody up there, it's like, ha ha! I knew I could do it. Okay,
Good job, Ron.
I know, right? Okay, we've killed it. You're out of combat.
I don't think I've ever had such a hard time killing a plant in my life.
I
Yes.
point my spear towards the green thing, and then I point to Clark, and I start trying to get up.
Yeah, can I maybe give him a hand?
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna help.
I don't know
him.
if we'll be able to get you up.
I'll swim over and help too.
It's probably better
Oh.
just to go and get the
He's a heavy
bloody.
boy.
Yeah, but the two of you helping him swim
Yeah.
up.
I'm gonna go grab the magic thing since I can see it so easily.
Okay.
With my mage eye.
All right. Well, you see.
Oh yeah, I forgot we went down there because we saw something magical.
That's right. We were torturing ourselves for a reason there.
You two.
I think you saw something magical and something glowing as well.
Yeah, you two managed to get to help Farouk to the surface, and Braun quickly switches the ring back to him, and then just
Good
uses
idea.
him as a flotation device like he was before.
Mhm.
So Braun has used this Healy thing like 4 times. How many does he get out of it? 10?
Dear Lord.
Don't
The
remember.
or
It's him,
vitality.
so-
I think it's a full minute. So yeah, he's gonna after we figure this out, I'm gonna do some more healing. I got 6 more to use. So just remember that, guys.
Leave me for last.
Okay, and Finder, you swim on down right amongst the sort of the root system of this attacking electrically charged plant. You see a golf ball sized translucent blue glowing stone.
I will grab it.
Okay. There's a slight charge of electricity as you pull it away from the root system, and you can see little tendrils of static electricity kind of arcing back towards the plant creature, but it doesn't hurt you. And you grab it, and you're free to do what you got to do.
All right. Just gonna look at it. It's just like a glowy stone.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It looks kind of similar to the other glowy stone you found. Similar, but not the same.
The green one?
Yeah, the key, the one that's a key.
Yeah.
The intrigue.
7 hit points, Nash.
Oh.
6 hit points, keeper. Uh, 9 hit points, finder.
Woohoo!
That actually fully heals you, doesn't it? Exactly.
Yeah, perfect amount. Perfect amount.
All right.
Looks like Matt or Braun would be the best. Either of you guys.
5 more to Nash. And 8 to Braun.
And I do this.
That'll use up the rest of that spell.
I heal myself for 17, which fully heals me.
Nice.
Bragging.
Yeah, now if you everybody was healed and you still had some, fine, then I wouldn't do that. But don't waste my your heals if I have one. And everybody
All
else
right.
needs it.
So, Steve, you're holding on to this gemstone-y looking thing. That's
Yeah, I
glowing.
swim up with it and I say, "Oh, let's look for a way out of this place."
Wasn't there 2 things down there though?
Same thing.
Oh,
This thing glows and magically glows, or glows with the detect magic.
Yeah, the other glowy thing down there was the kelp itself. So
okay. So I guess we're gonna head west. Be right back.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Do you guys want to take a quick break before we go on
oh
to
yeah,
the
let's
next bit?
do a
All right.
Wait,
Right.
I have to
and
go.
go. Okay, you beat me to it.
I like that.
You're quick.
All right. You guys have managed to defeat the obstacle that was before you. And your prize was a glowy gem. What now?
We'll have to look and see what that is once we, or maybe we need it to get out.
I say we just head straight ahead, and I have a feeling that's all we had to do is defeat this creature that seems beyond par.
Does the air to the west, is this kind of like a domey area? You can kind of see that, and it does the same thing, slants down and then hits the water right about here?
Yep.
Here?
Yep, the edge of the... Yep, you got it. That's what it looks like.
Okay, so you stay here. I'll swim ahead and see.
If she's gonna swim ahead, I'll still come over here.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
easily...
you're a pretty good swimmer too. You just can't double your movement like me.
Yeah.
All right, so you
Or
guys go
purple.
check it out. So just a little bit beyond where the edge of the map is there. It always seems to extend beyond. But yes, it looks like the tunnel continues, but you see that there is a turquoise veil.
The veil's right there.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting ready to correct you when you said amber, but you nailed it.
Good job, Dougie. All right, let's go. It's right there.
Go
I
back
go.
and tell
Out of
everybody.
this water.
All right, you guys make your way out, and soon enough, you're back into the world of
Imagination.
the world of the mad dude that
In air.
runs this place.
I mean, I like water well enough, but I like air better.
And I promptly warm and dry myself with prestidigitation.
Mhm.
And I'm going to make you
And-
guys shunt to where you're supposed to be.
Nicely done.
Boom.
Yeah, and I've just put you guys out in the hallway. I assume that's where you're eventually going to get to.
It's a reasonable assumption.
I hope they aren't all like that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Half the turquoise
Well-
ones were underwater.
I do hope they continue with the hey, there's some air in here thing.
Well, we need to come up with a sign from Farouk to let us know that he's underwater.
I
You
wonder.
guys could hear me?
We couldn't hear you, yes.
Yeah.
So
Once
that's
you
good
got
to
to once you got to the
You
air,
have to yell though.
I could hear you.
Yeah, you have to really, you still have to really push your voice or we can't really hear you.
know. Good to know.
If that gem looks kind of like the other gem that we found and we think it's maybe something like a doorway, should we maybe check and see if that turquoise barrier to the north is gone because we found that?
That's a
could
wonderful
be the-
question.
That could be the lock for the whole entire area.
And then maybe we wouldn't have to do underwater. I don't like the water. I don't like the drowning.
Yeah, well, I do think that
I
there's
don't
maybe
like the
some.
drowning aspect. I don't either.
That's I'll get dressed.
Could
With
use a
my-
bit more, I don't know,
Oh.
magic that helps us with that anyway.
Yeah, am I going to bother to put my armor back on again, or are we...
Well, I think we should check the north and see if the barrier. There was also a barrier to the south, was there not?
Yes.
Just a minute, I'll be right back. I'll go. Wait, where's the key? Carry it. I'll run up and see.
Yeah, she's fast.
Neil
Very much
turned
so.
off. Neil's camera dropped.
Niels
So
had it.
I don't know
Sorry.
if you need to readjust cameras there.
Nope.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
The pin thing solved it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, my battery's running low.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to plug
No
in.
worries. I figured it was just something minor, but. Make sure.
So where are you going to run to?
The image. I want to run up north to where we were cut off before, where we couldn't go.
Yeah, just the other side of that
Around.
circular room to the north.
If you're a host, you can pin images in place for your own screen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you make it up to that circular room. Anybody going with her, or is she just going by herself?
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay. Nobody has to move their guys up there or anything. Just
No,
unless you
we're
decide
just
you
gonna
want to do
jog
something.
up and back.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You come to that area,
We
and
just want to see if we're blocked.
yeah, it doesn't look like you're blocked.
It's clear?
You can walk freely back that way.
Interesting. Maybe we just even, like, I was thinking maybe we need to engage it with the gem or something, but
Just having found it, I guess, opens things up for us. So we can go back and finish the amber stuff.
or see if we can find a way into some new type of chamber.
Yeah, if the amber one is opened by the green gem and then the turquoise one is opened by the blue gem, maybe we need to go to another area and open all the areas? Get
Could be.
all the keys?
That sounds a good thought to me.
Let's just hope the next section
Let's
isn't
give-
all lava.
I choose
Alright.
to try to finish
Fire.
the amber. I would choose to try to finish the amber because maybe it's just finish a section and you'll be able to leave. If we just continue to wander around and do other stuff.
I'm fine with that.
Or
It's
get
the water
before-
one that bugs me.
Yeah, I don't want to continue in the water one either. No.
Well, and let's think of it this way. That was probably earth, the amber. This is water, so fire I'm not looking forward to.
No, I
And
don't like that
air?
either. Let's stick with Earth.
Oh, but what
Yeah,
if
you
what
step
if we have to
through-
do every one of those?
Moment.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I think then
But
that we've hit a cross that bridge situation.
Should we take a little rest?
Oh yes, please.
Because I know I had get advantage of it, and I know Finder would as well. I don't know for you guys.
It's really exhausting being taunting to those creatures.
All right, where are we going to take our break at?
Let's just go into that little circle room.
All right.
That one right there.
Yeah, there are these little, almost like hub chambers where you can walk into them. There's no door and nothing happens.
Hmm.
Sounds like the best place to start.
Okay,
Nice.
you guys go camp out in that room. There's plenty of room there for you. It's not quite as damp and drippy up here as it is further down into the southern corridors.
Do you guys want the hut?
Might as well, if it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, it's just a good way to. Well, it costs us an extra 10 minutes, I guess.
Yeah,
But it's a good way to not get ambushed.
and that's always good.
So yeah, I'll pop the hut.
pop the hut.
Okay, you pop the hut up and you guys take a short rest, which is undisturbed. So feel free to
Hey.
get back what you need to get back from that. Braun, I think, can do something there. Something he can do with his... Let me see. Oh yeah, and spend hit dice or whatever you need to do too. I know Braun's still hurt too.
And,
And
there's-
I will also do the Song of Rest.
And that's a D6, right?
An extra D6.
Yeah, just on one. Ooh.
Nice.
But that makes it worth it right there.
Come on. God damn it.
Oh, is Roll20 losing points again?
Yep. No, it's locked on scrolling all over the place just by me trying to move my guy.
It's going
Oh,
really
I
slow.
hate when it does that.
And now he's
It's going
stuck in a
slow tonight.
wall, and hopefully it doesn't reveal everything to you guys. Why is it doing that? I tell you, I can't get rid of this thing soon enough, guys. That's going to be like one of my primary goals is to get. Yeah. Fuck.
I've had to do that to my guy before. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
what
but
I
when
did.
you're the DM, your guys can like
Oh
go
yeah,
anywhere.
no, for sure.
So
Exactly,
that's
it's
quite
much worse
frustrating.
for you.
Revealing things that I don't want to. All right. Whatever. I don't care anymore.
Hey, there he is.
Yes. Oh, yes. I was going to look into that one thing that I can do to get like a second level spell back or something.
I already used my arcane recovery once, so don't have it anymore.
Great skill though.
It is.
All right. I'm going to expend one of my things and I'm going to get my second level spell back again.
Speaking of,
Because I did use some there. All right. And I'm going to use some hit dice because that would just be the smart thing to do. Well, there's 20. That's enough.
Did you roll the d6?
yeah, don't forget your D6. I was just gonna say.
Don't need it.
Oh,
Oh, aren't you fancy?
Use my
well,
last.
well. I stopped playing my song then.
Use my last 2 hit dice. Okay. Yeah, needed that. Boyos, for sure. So, during this rest, it's a good time to plan and talk about what you want to do. Some of these theories that you guys were throwing around there.
Yeah, I like Keeper's idea of clearing the amber first before moving on. And then maybe clear up the turquoise. Although
Well,
that's
but
risky.
what if we're able to skip a bunch of stuff by jumping ahead to the next section?
But we don't know. Maybe by clearing an area, that allows us out. Maybe it's to clear all areas. Maybe if you get the 4 keys. or however many
We're
keys.
really close to finishing the amber. So what if we do that just to test that idea?
Sure.
I'm
and
agreeable.
Then we know, right?
Sure.
We know. We don't. That's not the answer. If we don't get out, if we finish the amber.
And we'll clear the turquoise the last because it's probably going to be water issues again.
Unless we hate the other one more.
What if fire is worse?
Yeah, fire would be worse. Falling to the sky also is worse.
The
Yeah,
thing
so
about fire,
I've never been a fan of plummeting.
Space.
It's not the falling above you. It's a sudden impact.
well, I can save us all with like feather fall or something.
Oh, there you go.
However, I can't keep us all from burning if we walk into fire,
No.
or if we, step out into a pit of lava.
Yeah, and all the water, well, if we're gonna call it the water ones, they're not all underwater. Like one was like a cliff beach,
That one
that
was
kind
a
of thing.
beach.
So far.
It really wouldn't be that entertaining to come in and just be like, "Oh, you came into the microwave room."
What's the microwave?
We all start
Yeah.
blowing up.
The lava room.
Sec, guys.
Oh, the heart of a volcano.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, Doug means business. He took off his headset.
What's your travel rate in lava?
As long as only the floor is lava, I was wicked good at that game when I was a kid, so
There you
feel
go.
fairly
Yep.
confident. Yeah.
We're all good at it when we can bounce around like kids.
Yeah. There is
when
precedent for me surviving
Didn't
that.
have bad knees, bad backs, bad ankles, and hips.
Yeah.
Oh no, Nash used to play it all the time. That's literally his bag. It's the only thing he's got. That's what made him so agile.
It's his one skill.
All right, so return to the amber.
That's what I say. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 doors, and then going back, there's that intersection.
Yeah, and they could be based on like ecosystems as well. Like you said, that was a beach, and we've been getting up north. You could say that that was Earth, but it could also just be biomes, not bio, environments. The ranger would say. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
okay to know
maybe
big
it's-
words.
I don't know if they break it down that way, but yeah, maybe it's just environments, and the next one could be grasslands or a desert or something a little more manageable than just
Yeah. Mountains, savannah.
oblivion. Yeah. But yeah, let's finish the amber.
One could even take us to the saloon. Or the Tears of the Saloon.
I think,
The
yeah,
Tears of
I
Saloon.
tend to agree with
That's the
Clark.
name of the moon, and the shards are
Biomes
falling.
than plains.
Salune.
Well, I hope I don't go to the moon.
You hard to breathe.
Well, it is cheese, so
Green.
I do appreciate a good cheese.
Me too. I'm eating some right now. All
How
right.
about some of the kinds that have
My luck, though, I'd get up there and it would be blue cheese, and then that would be just a wasted trip.
So are you guys in accord as far as what you think you want to do?
I think
Oh
so.
yes, I believe
so.
we're in agreement.
All right.
We're gonna go try to finish the amber.
All right. Well, lead on then. Unless you guys have any more things you want to talk about, that's fine too.
No.
Does anybody have a map that would be completed and we would know where we need to go?
Well, I see all the maps that we've already covered.
Well,
Okay. Because I feel like we had to kind of zip around and try and figure out what we've done before.
Another thing above roll 20 that pisses me off. I'm just saying. It sucks.
Is that thing where it forgets where we were?
Yep. That's roll
Yeah,
20.
that's kind of annoying.
Yep.
Okay. Well, somebody lead on and I'll follow.
Okay. So, looks like there's a door right here.
yeah, let's go to the door that's like right there.
Oh, let's see a pet. Oh, yeah. They're directly across from Farouk. There is one there. Yeah.
Okay.
They're a little recessed, so sometimes they're hard to spot right off the bat. But yeah, right there, like 20 feet away, is one of those doors. And Braun clumps on up. Clump, clump, clump. Oh, sorry. I'm in your spot.
Oh, Ron,
Clump, clump, clump.
buddy. Boink, as soon as I step out of the hut,
It builds character.
disappears. And I imagine it personally that the dome part just looks like when you pop a bubble, there's like that little blip, and then it's
And
gone.
then he goes, shoo.
Yeah.
And you're the thing that pops the bubble.
Yeah, as soon as I protrude from the bubble, boink.
Okay, so do we even want to bother listening and checking for traps? No?
I think we should bother, probably.
Okay.
It's like we said, I mean, as soon as we stop doing it, that's when we'll encounter one.
Okay, I listen. It's a 22.
$26 on my checking for traps.
I have
You're
a
muted.
feeling
You're
we hear
muted, Doug.
nothing.
Oh, Dougie.
This is the most safest untrapped door you've ever seen.
All right.
Right.
Okay, I ouvre la porte and I see an amber veil.
You do. Yep, everything is as you would expect. A little bigger room this time, which is
And I
just
walk in.
fantastic. And you walk in through the veil.
We watch.
Well, was there another option to walk in without going through the veil?
All kinds of places you could go. But all right, you step in.
You
All
could
right.
have cartwheeled through the veil. He didn't know.
It's funny. Earlier, I was setting things up, and I'm like, "Geez, I thought there was another tab that I kept open for a reason." Ah, it's the figure out what's going to happen tab.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
A very, very valuable tab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what's going on here. Alrighty, righty. Just as right as rain. Let's see what this is going to do now.
And then get her done.
All right. Oh, wow. My crap. I'm going to need a minute for this one.
Oh, great.
Just talk amongst yourselves there.
Is everybody else dry? Warm? I can take care of that if you're not.
I'd like to be dry so I don't rust.
Oh, well, you already went through, so I can't help you out. But I would have done that.
Well, we
before you
probably
went.
did while we were, yeah.
Yeah, while we're in the hut, I will
We
make
can-
sure everybody is like
I can do prestidigitation too, so it'd be like bing, bling,
Yeah.
bling, bling, bling,
We're
bling,
both-
bling.
cleaning, drying, warming. Everybody is
And you only
cozy.
can do it to me once because I fit within a 5-foot cube now.
That's right. That's right. He's an
Rolls
easy
up in a
fit.
ball. Bling. Hey.
Sometimes I like to curl up in a ball.
I'll be right back.
Pooping. I'm just flipping through the FAQ on this Foundry software, and it's like $50. Anything that they add, it's all included in that. Anything that comes in the future, included. There's no reason to pay at any point in the future. It's just $50. That's it.
So, but do we each have to have that?
Nope, just the DM.
Do we need something to be able to like go in and work on?
Nope, you can go look at it right now. If you go to the website and click on the web demo, it'll take you right into it. They have a game that's running, and you can like see what a player can do from inside there.
So, but there must be some kind of client to hook into Doug's server or something?
I'm not sure.
Or is it all web based? Like, does he get an URL and we go there?
Yeah, there's multiple ways to do it, guys. You can do it through web-based, cloud-based, that sort of thing, or I can do it right off my computer.
Well, you're going to try
No
to do it
app.
on your computer, right?
So
We'll
he'll
buy
have to use
you-
he'll do like an IP address and
Yeah.
port forwarding kind of thing.
He's going to need to be a host. But that might keep things from getting so freaking slow like they do in Roll20. Oh my God.
It's looking pretty solid. I don't know how he's going to make money after rollout, but well, whatever. I guess just keep hoping that he keeps selling.
It's not foundry.com. What is it? Foundry?
Foundry
Foundry
VTT. V is in Victor, T is in Thomas, T is in Thomas. For virtual tabletop.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I should have said Foundry. V is in virtual, T is in table, T is in top. It looks like as far as purchase goes, the only option that they have is you can buy a full license for somebody. So we'll just have to like pool some funds or something. And
So he has a Patreon.
yeah, you could support the guy on Patreon, the developer on
I
Patreon.
wonder what we'd get.
Good question.
Want more?
Well, just Patreon gives you something. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. I was just teasing. God, you guys.
Discord. Yeah, I want
don't-
more.
I don't get it.
Always.
Oh good.
That was the
I don't-
nature.
I don't understand teasing. I have never teased anyone ever. Polls to help prioritize features. Bonus Foundry ready battle maps.
Yeah. The stuff that he builds 1 month before release, maybe. I thought that said pizzas for a second, but it's puzzles. I was like, pizzas. What?
man. I'm in on a monthly pizza payment plan.
Sounds good to me.
Holy crap, he's doing pretty good. 10K a month. $10K a month Canadian, so I mean, you know, whatever it is for
$8.48.
American. But I mean, if he's the only one working on it, then whew.
Yeah.
Oh, and he has a GitHub on it too. That's handy.
Aw,
Oh, what?
Twitter suspended Marjorie Taylor Greene's account.
Oh, good.
Who's Marjorie Taylor Greene?
What?
Nut job. A
she's
complete, utter nut
She's a-
job.
she's a Trump acolyte.
Oh, is she the Florida lady that believes in like the Jewish lasers and stuff?
She's the Jewish
Yes, she
lasers one.
believes
She's
in the
not from
Jewish
Florida,
lasers.
but yeah, that's her.
She's not from Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd think she was, but she's not.
She's like Tennessee or Mississippi or something.
I won't say that I agree
Arizona.
with suspending Twitters. I don't believe in the canceling thing, but she is a whack job.
Cancel culture.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that.
I don't
but
think that's canceling. I think if you are spreading a lot of really bad crap that's actually hurting people, and it is right now,
Hey,
something needs to be done to take away such a huge platform. She can still say whatever she wants. Twitter's just choosing for her not to be able to use their platform to do
Yeah.
it.
the
They're
fact
not
of the matter
canceling her.
is, hate speech is not a protected speech as far as freedom of speech goes.
it's true.
Hate
More
speech
so
is
in
not
Canada.
protected. And Jewish space lasers, that's a whole bunch of.
You don't want more of that kind of,
Okay.
Oh, me, I'm all for it. If somebody wants to fly
right? Like
those
maybe there's
flags, if they want to wear clan hoods, I love it. I say more of it. Use the bad words, everything. That way I just know who that I can just clean
Right.
right off. It's like so handy. It's
That's
like, oh,
not
they
the
show
part
up with
that
flags and
they're-
I'm like, awesome, see ya.
Yeah.
That's not what they're canceling her for, though. That's not what Twitter's taking her off for.
No.
Twitter's taking her off because she's spreading misinformation, especially about COVID. So, you know,
Because they can't handle the truth.
All right, guys. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Right. Good.
All right. So now that I've taken the time to look into that, Farouk, you look out before you, and you see a small hamlet amongst the trees. You're standing in a cornfield right now, with a stone wall behind you, as normal when you walk through. You can see the banks of I guess, a river, not really a wide river, more like a wide stream kind of running around. So it's in front of you, between you and the small town. There's like smoke coming up from chimneys and things like that. And you can see people milling about the center of town, and some people just doing what sort of villagers do, I guess. There's a guy with some oxen, and he's got a cart, and he's going down one of the streets, and yeah.
Okay, I drop down to one knee,
Mhm.
and I wave them on.
Oh, okay. He waves you on.
I drop down on one knee. And wave.
Could be a trick. Oh, just kidding.
He could be in water
Almost like
again.
he's gonna crouch as if sort of.
Yeah.
hiding.
He could be in water. It looks like he's waving his hand like
It's
he's trying
drowning. He's drowning.
He's drowning. The bugs are
Okay.
horrible there, and I hate bugs.
Braun, you got to start taking off your armor again.
to
He's,
No, I think you
That
guys
was a
can
really good.
easily assume that
disgruntled-
everything's okay.
yeah, that was a good disgruntled thing.
Yeah, let's go in.
All right, you guys go
Why
in.
is he dropping down to one knee though? That confuses me. I'm still walking through, but I'm saying that.
All right. Let
And
me.
if they come through standing up, I kind of wave them to crouch.
Oh, I crouch as soon as I go in.
Crouch.
I'll come in a crouch and back.
All right. Who's next?
Stand straight.
Who goes in
Yeah.
next?
I'll go in.
Nash. All right. Who goes in next? All right.
You go ahead, Braun.
And you guys all come in.
Yep.
Who did I miss?
Stealthy and back.
Oh, I missed Baron, of course. Yes, there he is. Okay, and I'm going to pull you guys into this map. Hopefully everybody's characters work properly and whatnot. Once again, you never know. All right, I will do the ping thing so you guys can get to where you need to be.
Hey, alrighty was.
And yeah, you see that there's a stream and a town. All those black things are just buildings that are you can't see into, basically.
Thank.
You know what'll be exciting is when there are roofs there instead of just black things.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the things that you can do in Foundry too. I saw it anyway in an example. You can have like an outdoor house, and
Yeah.
then when you walk in, the roof disappears, and you can do things. Yeah.
Ooh, snazzy.
All right.
So I say in hushed tones. There's lots of people up ahead.
You guys can see them moving about. It's an occupied village.
Just
What-
townsfolk.
What field is this? What are we in here? Did you say
Cornfield.
I
You said corn?
I decided it was corn. Yeah.
All right.
I didn't zoom in to look, but we'll say that's what it is.
So how do you guys want to handle this? I mean, obviously, they're not hostile so far.
Well, we'll just handle it like we're walking into a town.
Do you want to keep one person on, at least one person on Overwatch, and just kind of,
If so, it's going to be you.
yeah.
Sure, I can hit anything from far.
Well, you could be both Keeper and I, and guys could go in, but
Looks like there's a bridge over there.
yeah.
Well, we definitely want Finder to come with us because he's a charming one. It's definitely not Bronner.
Oh, stop.
I don't know why you would say that.
This area right here, just some rocks and some trees.
Yep.
You're charming too, Bron. Don't worry.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, if you guys want to head in, I'll position here so that I can see. I assume that somebody will notice you by the time you're on across the bridge.
It seems to me like you guys are trying to be stealthy right now. So
Yes.
everybody, give me a stealth roll.
Everybody except Finder, who's already given one. I presume you mean.
Mm-hmm.
And a 1.
Wow, 24, 21, 21, 15.
Hey, 15's extremely
15's
high
still
for
good
me.
though. There's nothing wrong with 15.
For my guy, there is.
Wait till Bron rolls.
I know. Oh, of course, that's broken now too. All right, I'll just roll here. 18 on the dice.
Nice work.
15's the noisiest. That's pretty damn good for this group.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's noticed you so far.
Can we hear any just individual? I don't mean conversations, but even just like individual words. I want to know what language they're speaking.
Give me a perception roll. A hearing-based perception roll, if that makes a difference.
Aw. Unfortunate. I got a 1 on the dice.
Yeah, you're too far
which
away.
gives me a 9.
Yeah, you're too far away. You can hear noise, but you can't tell what language it is.
Alrighty.
Oh,
So
shit. Hold on a second. I should probably randomize that, too. That would be fun.
You don't got to. Sorry, guys.
they speak Amish or Armenian. What are you going to call it?
Oh, wow. Oh, there's too many. Let's go with... Sure. Okay. You know, the people that you see moving about the town seem to be somewhat diminutive in stature.
Halflingish? Gnomish?
Hard to tell from this distance, but the height might be right.
Farukish?
It's hard to tell. You'll have to investigate further, or maybe one will come down to the river.
Let's start going into the town, right? Let's do this. Let's get it over with.
Sounds good.
Are
We'll go via bridge.
Are we sneaking in, or just kind of walking in, or what are we doing?
Might as well just walk in, I'd say.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they
I
don't
just
seem
kinda wanna-
hostile.
To look like we're normal travelers who came in. Is there?
Yes, can we get to a road into town?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, there's trails. You can see trails up ahead, and you can see that they lead to that wooden bridge that leads across into the town.
Okay.
What are
so
these?
let's
Are these like dry stream beds here?
I don't know. Let me zoom in
Or-
here. I don't know. I haven't had really a chance to study this. I'm thinking
I was
that
gonna
that's their cliffs, maybe. Maybe
Cliffs
that-
too. 'Cause you
Oh
have-
yeah, that's what it is. It's cliffs.
No, there's
'Cause there's a
water.
ladder right there.
Okay, and there's a
A
like
mine.
a cave entrance or mine entrance. Yeah.
Okay, so
See,
down
there's some
there is,
splashiness down here.
that looks like a little
Splashiness.
trail along here, right? So
Yeah,
There you go.
the start of a trail there will lead us into town, but it'll look like it's coming from somebody's.
All right. Do you want me to hang back and keep an
You'd be
eye,
on
or do you want me
the
to?
safe side for a bit.
do you want to go down over the cliff? and start from up there?
People
Start
are
from down there,
people are probably already noticing you by now. Are you guys trying to sneak along from where you are there?
From there, no, but while we were there, yes.
Yeah, when you were hiding in the cornfield. But I mean, I guess that's my question. Like, what is your approach here? I know Nash is going to hide in the bushes.
Once we're out of the cornfield, we're gonna try to act like normal
Travelers.
people walking down.
Travelers, just normal travelers.
That just traveled out of your cornfield.
Yeah, that happens.
Dun,
It's been
dun,
a great year.
If anybody asks, we were pooping
That's right.
in the cornfield.
Okay, so you move on up.
Where else you going to poop?
Okay. You guys all, unless you guys are going to break off from each other, we can just use Farouk. So Braun, he's going with Farouk. I'll just park him over here. So you guys don't have to move your little guys around unless you need to. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll just park anybody that's going along down here. All right, Farouk, you're in the lead. You tell him.
Did I pass anybody?
So you pass by a building there. It looks like it's it's a stone building.
Any human or people?
No, right across you see, like right over here, you see a guy walking down this dirt road with an oxen and and a wagon with some goods piled on the back of it. He's walking away.
Okay, so I walk. If he's the closest, I walk towards him.
Yeah, he stopped. He stopped right about there, and he's looking at one of his wagon wheels.
Oh, do you need a hand with that, sir?
Yeah, they're halflings. The portly-looking, middle-aged halfling with a, sort of one of those ring-around hair things because he's kind of balding, and he's a little jowly. But he turns around and arcs one eyebrow and says, "I'm mighty obliged if you could, yeah."
I put my spear on my back. And,
You see what the
Sure.
axle's doing here, eh? I just need to. We just gotta lift it up somehow so I can fidget it back on.
put my back against the wagon, grip the base of it.
Oh
and-
no!
Yeah, it's a halfling-sized wagon, so actually it's not a big deal. You lift it up, and he fidgets with the wheel a little bit. Oh, that should do it nicely.
And I ease it down and make sure I can bear its weight.
I don't be seeing many of you folks around, especially looking at the dwarf there. It's been a long time
Yeah.
since I've seen one of them come
Especially
through.
the dwarf, I nudge my sister. Especially the dwarf.
You look pleasantly
aye.
surprised.
We've traveled quite far. What village is this?
This is well, this is the Spring Hill.
Do I recognize that? If so, what skill do I need to do or whatever?
To know if you've heard of a place called Spring Hill.
Yeah. History?
Probably 7 or
I
8
guess.
places called that.
I guess.
This is a tiny
like
village. It's not like
Springfield.
it's
How
not
about a
like
nat
it's
20, which is
it's
22.
not like it's Cormorp or something.
Yeah, you might have heard something like that, but you can't place any particular place. It's like somebody, you kind of get the feeling like it's like, well, somebody said Main Street. Have you ever heard of Main Street? Yeah.
But a main street, which is a hobbit.
Yeah, I know.
Village.
No, you haven't heard of this place.
That's true.
And he goes, why
am I talking? That's rich.
and are you folks from the Mountain High tribe then, are you? He's looking at Finder and Keeper.
Oh yeah. Well, we're a little bit farther away than that particular group, but yeah, we do have some friends there.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Just out of curiosity, what's the nearest big city around here?
Oh, don't know much for big cities. Well, there's the nearest community from here would be Westerhill.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a sort of a bigger human town. I mean, bigger in size too, but you know, a few more people than our village. Grim Hollow. That's a ways off to the north.
Interesting.
Where are you lot from?
Oh well, we're not from anywhere around here. We're
Travelers,
from
then, eh?
yes. We're quite far from our homes right now. We're from someplace called Phandalin.
All right. Well,
Yes.
welcome to Spring Hill.
Well, thank you so much. Have any merchants here, or perhaps an inn or something like that?
Well, yeah, we've got some slight accommodations in town there for folks about your size, yeah. And of course, we've got a tavern and all that.
Well, that's the most important part, right?
Agreed.
Yes, I guess it is fairly important. But yeah, okay. Well, thank you very much. If you could direct us toward that, that would be wonderful.
Oh yeah, my name's Hiram.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hiram. You can call me Secret Finder, or just Finder.
Of course, yes. Yeah, so you see that, you follow this road here it turns into the square there, the main square. There'll be a bigger building there, and that'll be your inn.
Oh, this is the main square. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He
Okay.
points. He points, and a
Yeah.
ping appears in the
I
map.
wasn't finding it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What did you say his name was?
Hiram.
Hiram.
Hiram. Okay.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Welcome to town. I've got my wheel fixed now, so I'm gonna keep on going, as they say, down the old road.
Certainly. Yep. There's a day's work to be done. I understand completely. Thank you very much for your help, and I'm glad we were able to assist you in a small way. Well, he was. I gesture towards Farouk, who did all the heavy lifting.
Listen, there might even be some coin to be thrown around for big, strong lads like yourselves. If you want to help out around town, I'm sure there's some fencing need mending and goods to be loaded and whatnot.
Oh, I have no problem aiding.
You're a good lad. He gives you extends his hand for a handshake.
I give him a handshake.
All right, come on, Bessie. The ox starts, and down the road he continues.
So right now, my spear and my shield is on my back.
Mhm.
Both arms are free.
First place I've ever been where seeing cat people wasn't a big deal.
Hmm. Yeah, where a dwarf is the unusual sight. Oof. I don't recall that ever happening except back at home. And I don't think we have very many. I don't recall any halfling villages anywhere around where we're from.
How many dwarves where I come from are there?
There you go. We are unique.
Are unique.
Hey, how do you catch a unique rabbit? Anybody?
Unique up on.
How do you catch a tame rabbit?
Same way.
Oh, you heard these ones before. Okay. Me Pappy
I'm
used to
a
tell me those
bird.
ones.
He's extremely good at riddles, to be fair. Maybe he just nailed it.
Oh, okay. Well, where to, guys?
Farouk's a smarty.
Thanks.
I guess we'll head to the bar.
And that was
Okay.
this one here? The big one?
Yeah.
I hope so. I covered them all
Well,
up,
that-
so I have no idea.
Yeah, that suits the description. He said the big
Yes,
one off
look
the
at it.
square. So.
Woohoo. Okay. All right. You head on up.
Yep.
I think that's the door.
Should we wave for a friend on? We leave him out there.
Oh yeah. I don't care. Especially if we're gonna get an ale. Too bad, Nash. No, he shares.
Done what he wants.
He shares with his stuff. Let's wave him over. Somebody go over to the river and wave him.
Nash doesn't really like ale.
I like
Or
the
does he
opportunity
like
to
tobacco?
potentially fill up on something else, though.
So
I think we all should have got a pint and then walked down and had a lovely drink while we splash our feet in the stream.
so
And
And
wave
then
the
fall
Nash.
unconscious.
that's a great idea. So as you guys walk past some of these buildings and into the square, you can see it's quite occupied. You can see people are out and about. There's a lady standing on a stoop. She's beating out an old carpet or rug. You know, see there's clotheslines running between buildings, and people are doing the wash. And looks like there might be some businesses and things here as well. And people are just sort of milling about, and they notice you guys approach, and you know, they all kind of stare with interest.
I smile and waved.
Then they realize they're staring and are a little bashful about it, and kind of just try to look away, make it look like they're not staring, but they're very interested in you guys.
I smile and wave, and to be a much more inviting, I will get out my lute and play a little ditty.
Oh, nice.
About Jack Diane?
Definitely not.
All right.
Wait, did you wave me on or not?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We waved goodbye as we go into the tavern. Bye.
I'll head over. I'll start heading in that direction.
All right. A mysterious ranger comes into Spring Hill, no doubt to sit in the corner with his hood covering his face as he watches the newcomers arrive. No. All right, you guys head on in. And this is probably the biggest building. It looks like it's made to accommodate not just little folk, but everybody. Yeah, I guess that's the door. Sure. Head on in. Good-donk. You can see there's a few folks milling about. Some of the local guys, you know, those guys that have like the permanent red noses, sort of older guys. They're kind of bulbous on the end. And they're sitting there having a jolly time, laughing back and forth. You can see that there's a pretty young halfling barmaid who's wiping off one of the low tables in the area. Come in and make yourself at home then.
I say an ale on me for everybody.
If you want an ale for everybody, your friends there. We got one, two.
No, everybody in here.
Oh, everybody. Oh,
Yes.
all right, very well then.
Big spender.
I always do that.
I know. That's why you're a big spender.
All right, so I guess this is the bar. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's not a real big. It's not a real big spot. And you guys can come in and have a seat. This is a big table over here. It can probably fit you guys. Pull over a chair for you.
Okay, my head over there.
Pretty soon she comes by with a platter of half pints for you guys.
I give her a gold piece.
Oh, she doesn't look like
Shame.
she doesn't look like she knows what to do with it. Okay, thank you.
Don't know what to do is as if it's not currency to her, or
It looks like it's just a lot. Like maybe she doesn't see gold come through here too often.
Confused or excessive. Okay, it's just excessive.
just want to make sure that it wasn't the currency.
Yeah, that's okay. She goes back and she's gonna deliver drinks to the rest of the folks in the bar, which is probably about 6 other halflings. And they have the look of just sort of villagers about them, kind of bumpkinish locals. You've definitely caught their eye. Strangers, doesn't seem like strangers maybe come through here too often. but often enough that they have accommodations for larger folk like yourselves.
Hmm.
So it's not completely unheard of.
Nice.
There's a guy behind the bar who kind of leans around and says, "Would just be liking a little bit of food to go with that." He's
Oh
a
yes.
So much.
he's a sort of a lean hobbit with greasy hair and a sweaty face. Yeah.
Can I have
okay.
a double portion?
Sure. Yeah, we got some stew on if that's okay with you guys.
Any cheese and bread or
Oh yeah. We have that for you. Homemade cheese here. You guys
much
aren't
better than rations?
from around here.
We are not indeed.
What brings you to Spring Hill then?
Our feet, we're just walking.
Yeah, well, that's how I get around too usually. But, just passing through then, eh?
Likely.
Seeing the sights.
Okay.
Do you have any amazing sights around here we need to see?
Amazing sights. Well, you guys aren't here because of the discovery, are you?
There's been a discovery?
Yeah. Somebody.
What kind?
Somebody.
I'm not going to lie, you've piqued my interest.
Oh, well, apologize for peeking.
Well, yes, it's private. Don't peek again, okay?
Yeah, well, they found the door, and they haven't really. Nobody's been able to figure out really what it's all about. I thought maybe you
A door.
strangers might have something to do with that, or be interested in that, I guess.
Definitely an interest, but we're not responsible for it. I mean, as far as I know, what does the door look like?
Well, you've only just
Is
arrived.
it maybe like a amber hued door?
No, it's some sort of metallic.
Ah.
It has a strange sound to it when you tap it. It's not. Doesn't seem like regular sort of steel or iron. It's got these magic runes and weird lettering and things on it.
Has anybody touched it or like?
Oh yeah, I mean, we're curious folks here. As long as it's not something too superstitious, we figured we'd check it out.
It hasn't hurt anybody or done anything.
No, we haven't tried to really do anything to it other than sort of just look at it.
I just wanted to make sure everybody's okay.
No, I mean, Marcus is pretty clear. He doesn't want anybody fooling around with it until he figures out what it is. So.
Who's Marcus?
He's the town elder.
Ah,
And he's generally pretty smart about these things, so we take his advice. So that's not why you're here then.
oh, but it does sound interesting.
Are you hunting
It
beasts?
depends on. I say it depends on whether or not you believe in fate.
I don't put much stock in any of that stuff, but are you here hunting beasts then?
We're here looking for strange and interesting things, and I'd say we found it.
Do you also have strange, interesting beasts?
Well, there's been some encounters around here with something big. We're finding like destroyed trees and things like that. Like something really big's been moving around out there. Now, nothing's come to town yet, but it's got us on a little bit of edge.
Oh, you might want to talk to Nash there. He's pretty good taking down beasts.
What direction? Whereabouts? all around town, or is there is it north, east, south? What?
Oh, well, yes. I mean, there's an area southeast where people have said they've seen something going on down there.
Nobody's been hurt by that though. No attacks. No.
I don't get out of the bar that often here. No, I don't think so. Just enough to get people a little scared that there might be something out there. I see. Can't help but notice you guys are pretty much decked out for a war here. We also don't see too many of that stuff marching around here. Are you the
Well,
king?
it just so happens I am a hunter.
Are you the king's men of any kind? Are you? He's looking into the humans in the group.
No.
Just travelers.
There can be dangers along the road, and we just want to be ready for that.
You must be from far away, because I certainly don't recognize the minting on those coins you've been passed out there. Never seen anything like that.
We are from quite far. Why? What are your coinage? What's your coinage look like?
No, he just pulls out like some silvers and coppers. You know.
I toss a couple of silver and copper at him of ours. And what about a trade?
Hard not to collect money like that.
Yeah, looks like
Pick
they'd
it
be
up
equal worth.
I like checking out, just going, says any
Yeah, you see like a regal-looking guy's
familiar.
face on one side of the coins, and like a three-pillared like three lines with like a house hat on it and a line on the bottom, like some sort of like a Roman Colosseum-looking pillar.
Colosseum-y type thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Who would this handsome chap be? I say as I point to the face.
It's King Gendel.
King Gendel?
Gendel, yeah.
We have apparently strayed outside of the lands that we are used to.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm happy to help and keep you fed anyway. Janine, start getting that stuff going here now.
Wonderful. Much appreciated.
Hope your stew is meaty.
I take out my pipe and ask if people smoke pipe here.
Oh,
I need to refill tobacco.
some of the best pipe weed in the realms are found here.
Oh, there
Ooh,
you go.
right in this town?
Well, we have our own variety, but some of the other villages around do. Ours is, I mean, I don't really partake myself, but ours is fairly popular. Spring Hill variety.
Spring Hill Leaf. Well, you may want to make a note of that, Nash. Pick some up before we
Indeed,
go.
indeed. Oh yes, there must be a general store of some kind.
Yeah, just across the way there.
Outstanding.
Janine brings out some bowls of stew, double portions like you asked, and plunks them all down there. She's a couple loaves of bread hit the table, and a big wheel of cheese, some knives and utensils.
I overindulge.
Okay, well, I mean the stew's good. It's got some meat, lots of vegetables in it. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do until I'm sated.
All right, you guys sit there, and nobody really comes to talk to you or nothing like that. But you get the odd people glancing over, curious as to what's going on. Well, we are not in any place that I've been before.
I've never been anywhere around anything like this. That king is a complete unknown for me.
And I've traveled far to get to Neverland. across the whole continent. So
Do you recognize the name of that king?
I'm assuming no, Doug.
Even from the past, perhaps.
No, you don't. Give me a
No, I
history
have a feeling-
history check again if you want.
Okay. That'll roll that good again. Boom. 13.
No, nothing's coming to mind.
Nope. I have a feeling we may not be in Terrell.
I think we're on a different plane, or
You might be
Second.
right.
Well, I mean,
Because
Twirl's a big
unicorn
place.
That's true.
and this guy is a all-powerful being.
maybe we're just on a different continent or something. You know,
Could be. He seems to recognize Tabaxi as any place like that over where you come from.
can
Oh,
we?
no.
Not that you can recall. No particular area with
No.
various little
Where we're
halfling
from is
villages.
like very. It's very jungly, and it's not like this.
It's
isn't
it's
very-
totally messed. It's messed.
Hobbits are-
It's South
yeah.
America basically. So
Hobbits are one of the rarer races, I think, around where we're from.
Yeah, it would be kind of like seeing Tabaxi here. They've clearly traveled a long distance just to be there, so you don't see that. That's why we came here to learn about. Well, not here, but you know what I mean.
so what the heck do you think we're supposed to do now when we're here?
I think probably defeat the beast and possibly
Figure
a
that-
second the door.
Or maybe it could be that maybe the door will turn into the Amber Veil, or possibly.
Well, the door is stationary. We can take a look at that first, and then take a walk to the southeast.
Yeah, and we can look for tracks, see if we can find this beast.
Well,
Maybe.
after we eat the meaty stew, though, right? I mean, we're
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
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 You guys partake of the meaty stew, yes. And the bread's
and the
fresh.
halfling. ale.
Nobody's coming over to talk to us.
Well, you see one of the fellas at one of the other tables kind of walks over. He's sort of a slender, dopey-looking halfling with like sort of big, droopy ears and sort of buck teeth. Maybe he's a little inbred or something. Hard to say. With sandy hair, and he says, "I heard you was talking about Leaf, then, eh? Never had the Spring Hill variety, eh?
Correct, sir.
Eh?
Yes, correct.
Oh, you're right. Hey, you want to try some?" He has a little pouch in his hand. He starts loading up a bowl for himself.
Same out of the same bunch. He's not like
No. It seems like he's just doing what I guess
just doing.
smokers do. You bought him a drink, so
Very
he's
good.
coming over and he's offering you a smoke.
I'm sitting in the chair that's kind of beside the fireplace, and I'm just kind of put my feet up on that stack of wood there, and I'm gonna play a little tune, but just nothing really obtrusive, just kind of like background music.
Give it a smell.
Ah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it smells good.
Pretty
Yeah.
Yep. I'll load up.
Yeah, you guys, Braun will join you. You guys smoke your pipes, and yeah, it's nice. You know, he just leans against the wall and doesn't really say much. You know.
We lean and loaf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask him about. Rumor has it there's a beast around these parts.
Oh yeah.
Potentially. Know anything about that?
Well, as they say, it's big, whatever it is.
Well.
Like taller than a tree.
Indeed.
Yeah, it breaks a tree like twigs, they say.
There be somebody else around here that we might want to talk to if I needed more information? I fancy myself something of a hunter.
Oh,
This sort of thing fascinates me.
he's hunting.
Have there been any
you're hunting,
tracks?
you're hunting things that big, eh?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah, probably. I don't know much about it myself. I mean,
Good.
Eggold there is probably as good as anybody to tell you something.
Which one's did he say Engelbert?
Eggold.
Engel.
Points towards the bar tender.
Oh, the bartender. Well, I wanted to talk to him too.
After he smokes a bowl, eh?
Yeah. Lean and loaf for a bit and listen to the music.
In the pot with a boy.
Yeah. Is it good? Is it good tobacco?
Not as good as your favorite, but you know, it's pretty good.
Well,
It's
I've
fresh.
had Mastica. So.
Yeah, no, that seems to be your new fave. So it's a little different
I
than
have
that.
one bowl of that left, so we're going to hold on to that.
Anyway,
my.
so he'll pass, you know, in light conversation with you if you can understand what he's saying half the time. And when he's done smoking, he just bids you good day and mumbles to himself and walks back to his friends over there.
Very
Yeah,
good.
he seems like nice enough folk to me, is he? He mumbles as he sits down next to the other guys. Oh yeah, pat him on the back.
I thought he was maybe
raise a
going to
mug.
get a banjo and go kind of start dueling you.
No.
I would love to pick up a new song from wherever the heck this is, because
Yep.
as far as I'm concerned, what I'm looking at right now is infinity new song potential.
The way I'm looking at it is, this is probably the last time we'll see real food in a while. So eat up.
It's good. It's good.
It's better than rations.
Yeah, this place seems like it's got a bit more substance to it, like people. Like, you know, this is
Good
not.
job going back to the Amber Veil, whose ever idea that was.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be keeper.
like it seems like we could probably. Would we get away with like getting a good night's sleep here, or would that be
That's
too
what I
much
was
to
thinking.
ask?
That would be nice.
It
Take
would
our
be
time.
good.
Cracking.
What about
and,
approximate what time of the day was it when we were outside, like based on the sun?
Oh, it was mid-afternoon.
Okay.
But well, other places we've been, they've never changed.
Mid-afternoon.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, but it doesn't change for us, but it doesn't mean that it won't change for them.
'Cause remember the Manticores, we rested there, took a long rest, and they stayed day all day.
Yeah, but we'll know when it's kind of evening by their routines potentially. Because what we see and what we experience is not necessarily what they experience, right?
True.
Like the stone wall, nobody here would know about the stone wall probably.
But definitely, I think we should take our time on this one and then get a nice night's sleep.
Yeah.
Well, if we
Yeah,
get
Live
it,
a little.
if we can
live
get a
little
good
bit
night's
like
sleep.
a regular time.
if I know we're gonna be like not traipsing through combat and stuff, and get a good night's sleep, I'm gonna take remove curse tomorrow and see if I can get rid of some of my problems. Maybe yours too.
Excellent choice.
But we've been in combat mode, so I figured I'd stay the way I am and just deal with it.
Well, if the monster is the threat, my concern with spending time is that the threats reappear. But if the monster, this thing that we're supposed to hunt, is the threat, and we don't deal with it, it won't be reappearing. And if it hasn't come to town, hopefully it won't come to town.
And so that's the first thing I thought of when I saw this village. I'm going to have a werewolf problem or something.
Oh yeah, no.
I wish I would've thought of that.
Werewolf. Halfling werewolves. That's
Or-
I thought it's exactly the same thing.
Like
You know,
zoinks.
Coming in to clean house for them. Yeah.
No, it seems like a
okay,
fairly calm, peaceful town thus far. So
Okay, so I'm just gonna continue eating, get as much of this real food into me.
Yeah, so
All
you
this-
guys can relax your for another short rest if you want. Just kind of eating and drinking. I mean, she came back with your change, and it was like I don't know.
I told her to keep the change.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then she looked even more bewildered than she did. Okay.
Oh, it's
Then
not gold.
Then it's like while you're having your dinner, then she'll keep checking, and if you need a top up on ale, she'll bring you another mug out.
Yes, please.
What do you drink for hard stuff or harder alcohol around here? Is there do we drink whiskey here? Do we drink? Is there a
Oh, we got Firebrand if that's what you're interested in.
Flaming Salamander spit?
what's that? Firebrand?
You don't know what Firebrand is?
No, but I'll take one, please.
You guys are from far away.
We are from very
We
far away.
are. Oh, and I'll take two actually. Do you want one, Farouk? Or are you a beer drinker?
Oh, I'll drink anything.
He loads up
We'll
a
take-
couple of shots of like a clear liquid,
Very good.
slides it over
Just
to you.
Anybody else?
What's that?
Can cats hold their liquor? I don't know if that's a thing.
Oh yes, we
Under the
we
table.
we
Oh.
can-
Cosmic a little hard.
I'll have one as well, Bronson. Maybe two. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna, let's have a round then. Let's try this new alcohol. That's
And
what
just to be
in-
clear, I know we joke about it and stuff, and sometimes we're not actually just cats. You know that, right?
All I said was a cosmic a little hard.
Frankly, Keeper, I'm shocked that he would say something like that, but
Mm-hmm.
I nod at Braun. Thank you, Braun. Yes, thank you.
Metaphorical cat.
he's always got his foot in his mouth, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And the way he picks on you, Braun, is just unforgivable.
Nah, it's a
Yeah,
guy.
you leave my lady alone.
It's a guy thing. He looks down himself, looks back up. Anyway, we like to
Oh,
rant.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna let it slide.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that the moment I saw Nash, I knew he was gonna be trouble. Remember, I tried to make him go away.
Oh, you hated him. Oh, from what I hear, I wasn't around back then, but I heard the stories. Yeah, we talk about you, Nash, all the time when you're not
No,
around.
I
Just
I
saying.
hear Nash crying
Well, I get
himself
it.
asleep at night about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it. Why do you think I drink so much?
I'm
So-
gonna maintain a bit of a clear head because I will be doing a performancey type
Yeah.
thing here today. Look at that, a
Yes.
23, very nice.
Nice.
Oh my!
Okay, so it's hard liquor, Firebrand. I hate tequila, so I'm gonna say it tastes like really strong tequila, and it burns really bad. That's why they call it Firebrand.
See that about
I don't
fire-
mind tequila.
So yeah, it's big on the burn going down.
I'll get around to one shot of it, but I think that's probably gonna be the end of my hard liquor because makes it
Do
hard.
they
to
have
fly.
whiskey?
They don't.
Have-
They don't. He doesn't know what you mean
Okay.
by whiskey.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna go to the
Holy,
bar.
how friggin' far are we?
Right? Ask him for a. Would you mind giving me a shot glass? I'll let you try what I drink where I'm from.
Oh, that sounds like a good bet to me.
Right? Yes. Try this.
Hand it back.
So I'll give him.
He
a
licks
shot
his
of
lips.
whiskey. Try that.
Oh, hey, that's got a good taste to it.
That's not bad, right?
Ah, it's pretty good.
Yep. I don't mind your stuff either, though.
I kind of feel like I want to beat somebody up though.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
it. That's the right stuff.
Oh, okay.
You've
Yeah, you're
got it.
drinking that right.
That's
You're drinking
exactly
that right.
what it does.
Yep.
I only wish I had some dwarven ale for you to try. That will
Yeah,
put
true that.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's got a good flavor to it. I kind of like that. Yeah.
It does. It's good for the road.
It's got a real like a rye kind of flavor to it.
Mm-hmm. Tastes a bit like leather.
Yeah, a little bit. Not bad.
Yep. Not bad. I would say your stuff is good for parties, and this is maybe good for the dust of the trail.
Oh, well, I never quite heard it described like that, but that's all right then.
Mhm.
You want any more?
I'm gonna take. Would it be possible to get a skin of that?
Sure, yeah. That's gonna
Yeah,
be a bit more
before
than what
we-
you gave me though so far.
That's no problem.
That's gonna be 5 silver.
Very good.
Firebrand. That's straight from the capital. That is.
Outstanding. Very good.
Yeah,
Go and relax now.
Braun's like, I'm not gonna miss the opportunity either. I'm gonna give me some of that. Yeah, give me one of those.
Everything harder.
Harder than tequila? Jeez.
Oh,
That's like also.
I mean, there's rumors, but I like my eyesight, so I don't really.
Right?
Yeah. No, I think that's probably fine for you.
Okay, can I have 2
Yeah.
skins?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
You just want something that if you don't have time to sit down for a beer, you just want a nice palate
give-
cleanser.
Gold piece.
All right.
What was that called again?
Firebrand.
Their brand.
Brand.
Very good.
1 skin of Firebrand whiskey, or not whiskey, whatever it is, hard stuff.
Tequila.
Yay! That's why it's party stuff.
Only had some salt and some lemon.
All right. Well, there you go. Enjoy yourself then.
Oh. Anything you can tell us about this beast that people are talking about?
Yeah, southeast, I think. About half.
Was there anybody in particular down
half a
there
mile.
that just people coming and going and noticing there's something down there, eh?
Yeah, well, there's an entire area that's all been destroyed. Like there's some outlying farms that have been
Okay.
damaged a bit there.
That's what I was wondering. Very good.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to go hunt monsters, that's a good place as any to start.
Very good.
Yep.
Yeah. Do we want to get rooms here?
Let's go. In case you aren't here and you've got time.
Yeah, we got a room upstairs with some cots that'll fit you folks.
Should almost
Wanna go
do
look at
the
Sure.
perimeter sweep and see what area we're strained to.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's a village, so it seems bigger than it's been in before.
It seems to be, yeah. I'd say. Like, yeah, just looking at it, it's right huge.
So let's do the perimeter, then the door. Then
Oh my God, there's
go
cows on there too. I never noticed that. And pigs. Nice. In the north.
No,
Uh,
it's just a perfect little village.
Isn't it though? Randomness is great and grand.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Yep.
Possibly go wrong.
So what would you guys like to do then? You've spent an hour. You're talking about maybe doing a perimeter. What's that going to look like for me?
Go. We can't go any further.
Yeah, go back to the
which
stone
way?
wall on the west, and then just go north, and then just go east, and then go
Okay.
south, and then go back north again.
Yeah, so it goes north. You sort of backtrack and you head up following the wall. There's a cool little pool there. It looks like water kind of drains into. You pass by that nice little spot there. And I would say it goes another maybe 300 feet north off the map, and then you hit the invisible wall.
How far off the map?
About 300 feet.
300 feet. Ooh, that's still a pretty huge area compared to some of the other.
The other ones, some of them
zones.
had gone a couple hundred feet beyond the edge of the visible map, but none of them were this big either. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Meh. Meh. Okay,
Ready?
then you start following it east. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, we.
Identifying your bounding box, that kind of thing?
Yep.
So you're going to get to a point when you get to the northeast where you're going to have to cross that little bit of a river there, which is probably about 10 to 15 feet across.
Oh yeah.
Depends on where you're at.
How deep is it?
I mean, it's hard to say. It looks like you could probably ford across it if you had to.
We could also, it doesn't take much
Less
to walk
deep,
back.
less deep
and-
for you than it would be for the halflings.
Yeah.
Or you can just jump across. I
Well, one of you can walk across.
I could walk across too if I wanted to.
But I'm okay with like going back to the bridge.
Yeah,
and then
there's a
coming
bridge
back.
like right there in the north as well, right? If you
Yeah.
wanted to do that.
And then
Takes you back into the north edge of the village, and then you can start, I guess, follow the river back up the other side till you hit the bounding box again. It's much the same. You see where those cows were in the northwest. That's sort of a fieldy area to the north of that. But here, as you look towards the east, where the river's going, it's leading into sort of denser vegetation and trees. And the whole area to the to the east is all in trees as well. All the way down to south. And in the south, you see where they've got that clear-cut sort of area there. That clear-cut area continues down. So in the south, you're actually walking through a bit of that type of a zone. And then more trees, and you're in a hillier area. And yeah, so just kind of picture a bit more of an extension of whatever's there, a couple hundred feet beyond. And of course, to them, and to you, it looks like it goes on beyond, but you can't leave your zone, or at least you haven't found a way to do it.
what's that building with the rubble? Or that rectangle?
Over here,
Yeah.
well, let's take
Yeah,
a look.
the ruined one.
When we walked
It looks
past
like it looks like a foundation with rubble in it. So
Okay. We should ask where the door was.
you can go check it out if you want. Oh, you're gonna ask where what? Yeah.
Is it 300 feet on each side, or just the north side and less on the other sides?
Yeah, it's not exact, but about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we've begun a southerly
Yeah.
motion. So when we would go past this, I would just go take a look at it, see if it was destroyed or if it's.
No, you can stand right up here if you want and look down the cliff at it, and it
Yeah,
looks
very
like
good.
a fairly large building. It's just the remains of a ruined whatever. Hard to say what it was.
Does it look like they're dismantling it, or is it just fallen over time?
Yeah, it looks old.
Yeah. Very good.
What was that?
Hope everybody's okay.
That's gotta
My
be.
kid.
It's gotta be your kid. It's gotta be. Did he just lose a game or something?
They're playing a video game out there.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Shared space and all that.
It's all good. Yeah, and so that's the sort of circumference of the town. And it's pretty much kind of what you expected, I guess, based on what you can see here.
Where the door was, and where do they say the attack was?
You're breaking up or something, Neil. What'd you say?
Where do they say the door was, and where do they say the attack was?
Yeah, well, they didn't say where the door was, but they said the attack was in the
Oh.
southeast.
Southeast. Wow.
Okay.
But that clearing, does it look like something did that, or does that look like work?
It looks like it. It looks like logging, basically.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I was like, if whatever's down here doing this, that's impressive.
Yeah, you guys didn't see any signs of any sort of giant monster in any of your tour that you just did.
When we get to the area where we know that they've attacked, I think we should try to do some tracking while they start.
Well, when we went south, my impression was like if we went into this this clearing here,
Yeah,
we
this
went as
sort of
far as we
clear cut.
could south, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
we can
that's
do
what I was
some
just saying,
tracking.
Neil. Is you didn't find any sort of area that
No.
looked like it was destroyed or anything, or at least
He's
not.
mentioned.
They
No.
were saying that the creature is quite a ways away, southeast. We
Like-
wouldn't even be able to get to it.
Headline farms and such.
Yeah, beyond it seems to be beyond our
Yeah.
range.
They would have the creature would have to come in here for us to deal with it,
Yeah.
which we don't really want it to.
Unless we have to have it do that in order to get the door to get out of here.
We should find out where the door is then as well.
Yeah, let's look at the door first. Don't want to try to invite the creature in here and then it might be able to destroy their homes.
I have a feeling it might show up anyway.
Maybe. Probably if we tried to sleep here, that's when it will show
Right?
up.
See? Yeah. Mhm.
It sounds like that's what the plan is.
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't be the first tavern that we've had destroyed around us while we tried to sleep.
Yeah. Well,
I say quietly.
Yeah.
Don't say it too loud.
all right. So you guys have finished your scout around. Where are you heading now in town? You heading back to the tavern?
I'd like to go to
Yeah,
the
we
general
need to
store then.
find out where the door is.
Yeah.
We shouldn't just ask anywhere. We should ask somebody we've already been talking to.
Okay. Then we'll just go back to the inn. Or the pub.
Okay.
Did you say you want
I
to
don't
go to
want to
the?
make other people nervous about us.
All right. You go back to talk to Eggold.
Yeah, gold.
Good to see us again. What do you need now? Are you not receiving what I'm throwing out?
Who's doing the talking?
I assumed you were talking to the the barkeep. He's like, how can I help?
Yeah, that's. I was
Ah.
looking around, being like,
That's good.
We want to know where that. We want to take a look at that door you were talking about, the metal door. We are a little suspicious about our arrival and it having just arrived here.
Yeah, well, it was found in the basement of Jim's Mercantile over there.
In a basement.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not.
I told you it was weird.
That's. Yes,
Was
that's concerning.
Was it in the middle of the room or like against the wall?
No, it's up against the wall in his cellar. He was moving some boxes out of the way and shelving, and says he found it there. Wasn't there the last time he put the boxes there.
Do you think Jim would be open to us looking at it, or maybe we should go talk to your elder?
Jim? Yeah, no, he'd be happy. He'd probably charge you to see it. It's like a show for him. You know, he's all excited that he's got this weird thing in his cellar.
Oh, okay.
There's
We have a
just,
big vendor with us. That's not a problem.
just between you and I, would you say Jim is the kind of guy who would fabricate this kind of a story just to acquire a bit of coin, or is that unlike him?
Well, I can't exactly say it's not like him, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. That doesn't seem like the type of thing that would.
You
Make
wouldn't
any-
have been able to come up with that.
Yeah, but how would that benefit anybody or him? Like that doesn't make any
Is
sense.
he charging people to see it?
I said he's likely to. He hasn't charged
Okay.
townsfolk to see it, but you're strangers. You never know. He does like to make a buck.
Well, who doesn't?
Oh, sorry. He does like to make some silver.
No, I pull out a coin with like a deer on one side. This is a buck. It's all good.
Oh, well, all right. Yeah, go check with him. That's I can't. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it's not something I have to worry about too often. So, yep. So it's you head out the door here. Take a right. It's a large building over by the bridge. Okay.
Okay, let's go and talk to Jim.
Yeah. Say
Door.
Eggy sent you.
We will do.
Thanks, Eggy.
No problem.
Keeper.
Keeper. Nice to meet you. All right.
Okay, we head over.
All right. You head out, and do. I'll just move Farouk out there, and make your way up, and up, and up, and that's the store.
Yay!
Boink.
Oh my.
It's only a store because I decided that that's what I was going to make it, but I don't know. It's
It's
all
a
those little,
mercantile.
all those little tables and things are all stacked up with sort of general goods for villages and towns. So there's a shelving unit with like, utensils. One's got like flour and sugar and that sort of stuff that people would want to come buy. Yeah, basically anything you'd find in a smaller town store, basically. And you see a couple of people sort of milling around the area, just talking. It seems like the mercantile might also be a place where people just sit around and shoot the shit and do the old town kind of thing. You see coming up,
Gossip.
yeah.
Playing checkers on a barrel.
This doesn't look like it, but it's a set of stairs, and coming up from those stairs is a probably a 30-ish-year-old halfling with big mutton chops, dark hair, bit of a paunchy belly. He's wearing a vest and sort of just regular commoner's clothes, and he looks over at you. Ah! Strangers, I heard you come to town. What do you need? Jimmy's got it for you.
Travels quick. Well, Jimmy, we heard that you have a bit of a
door.
a door,
That's a bit of a door.
a bit of an unexpected increase in your quantity of doors.
What would make you think that's the case then?
Oh, you know.
Eggy told us to come see you.
Oh yeah?
Also, word travels quickly in a small town, as you've shown.
What interests you about my door?
That it wasn't there before.
Sure wasn't.
What's not
We weren't
interesting
here
about
before?
a door that appeared out of nowhere?
We're having a hard time believing that it's a coincidence that we are here and it showed up pretty much at the same time.
I just don't believe it actually exists.
Why? How long did you get here?
Oh. Not too long. We've been here, what, like an hour or two?
No, this door's been here for days.
Days. Interesting.
Well, we've been kind of traveling it's hard to explain.
Yep, sounds like it. I can let you go down and have a look. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, come on.
Mhm.
Come on down.
Then, after that, we may have some purchases that we need to make as well, by the way.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so he starts heading back down the stairs. Yeah, I'll be right back there, Jake. Uh-huh. Heads down. Yeah, so it's a typical cellar. He's got whatever goods you'd want to keep down in sort of a cool, dry area. And you see right prominent against one of the walls is a metallic, a circular metallic door
Circular.
with a big turn handle in the center.
Like a hop.
Like a metal hobbit door?
Yeah, I guess
Like a
so.
door of a
Like a-
submarine.
Like a submarine door, yeah.
Kind of like that, yeah.
It's a vault. Like a fallout door.
okay.
Right. A bank door.
Yeah.
It looks like there are several turnstile locking mechanisms.
It is a bank door.
It's a combination.
Yeah, and a thick iron turning handle is in the center of the door. It's got some archaic symbols at the top.
Wow. Only had somebody who's good with Arcana.
I'm not so good with it, but I can certainly try to figure out what it is.
You said that
Those
there's
are-
a few dials on it?
Does the
Yeah.
helmet help with
7.
reading?
7 dials.
And there's
are
right-
they like?
There's writing around the
Numbers?
dials as well.
Is it? That's what That's what I was wondering. Is it numbers or letters, or do we know?
Well, you're just getting there now. So
Yep.
Is it arcane? Is it magical writing?
let's see.
I think Murad should aid you with whatever touch you plan on doing.
That's true. He should.
The writing near the top says in Thieves' Cant.
Eves can't. Good
I can
gracious.
read that too.
It says the greatest treasure of your mind's eye lies beyond.
Oh,
And
that sounds promising.
what languages do you read?
Well,
For me, thieves' cant is definitely one. Goblin,
why-
Elvish, common.
yeah, that was why I was asking, because as soon as I get close, I'm triggering the helm of comprehend languages.
All right. So, between the two of you, there's one lock. It says in common, open.
Mhm.
The second lock says close in Elvish.
I understand.
One of the locks says close in Infernal. Another one says open in Dwarvish.
Got that one too.
Another one says open in Giant. Another one says close in Halfling. And the seventh lock says close in Undercommon.
So this may be just a situation where we need to know all the languages and turn all the ones to open that say close.
That
Okay,
could
so
be.
thieves' cant open, Elvish close, Infernal close, open in Dwarvish.
Okay, hold on. Say that. Start over at the beginning again.
Okay, what was the first one? The
Common.
first open
Common.
was common. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
There's-
And then close in Elvish.
Uh huh.
And then close in Infernal.
Uh huh.
Open in Dwarvish.
Uh huh.
I lost you after that.
Oh, open in Giant.
Ah, okay.
Close in Halfling. And close in Undercommon.
Do you have anybody who can speak Giant?
Yes.
I can speak all of it if I use the spell.
You said we're using the helmet, so
Yeah, I assumed you put on the helmet, right?
No, I said I activated the comprehend languages right away.
Any of us ever seen anything remotely like this?
Jimmy's just smiling as he's looking at you guys, kind of interested in his door.
Was 2 statues that we had to play around with.
So what do you think? What do you think, guys? Never seen anything like it, eh?
No,
Never indeed.
Never.
some alone with
Now
it
it says open there on this one, and it says close in this one way over here. What's that all mean?
Don't know. But if I gave you
Have
a
you
gold,
tried turning anything?
Nah. No. Marcus said we shouldn't. Nah, not trust him.
Well, it's possible that maybe you shouldn't, but would you mind if we did?
Well, you're gonna try to get in this thing.
Well, sure. I mean, what do you do when you find a big fancy secret door like this?
Yeah, well, you got to remember now. I owns it.
Surely.
So maybe I can get a cut in
Do you
for
know
you
what
guys
this
for
is?
helping.
Do you know what this says across the top?
Nope.
It says, "Beyond lies the greatest treasure of your mind's eye."
Tell you what. Nobody ever said Jimmy wasn't generous. No. And if you guys can crack into this thing and get at what's on the other side, I'll give you a 20% cut. That's pretty generous.
not really. We're doing all the work.
Hey.
We could have been charging money from the very beginning.
You know, ownership means a lot.
It sure does.
What do you
Yes,
think? We
yes,
turn all the
yes,
ones
yes.
that say open, right? You guys want to try?
I think we could probably do at least 50%. 50% for the group. That's only like 10% per person, then 50% for him.
He can
So
have.
I think that the real risk here isn't opening the door.
Nash.
It's what potentially lies beyond.
Give me a
Right.
persuasion.
Danger back here.
Are we gonna be greedy about this? Really?
You've triggered my like.
Business sense.
What
Yeah,
I
no,
used to do.
he really can't help it, guys. He really can't help it. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's in character.
I know that's
16.
why I'm in character.
16 with your charisma?
Right? Well, it's a rational argument.
That's true. That's true.
I could seize my way to maybe 25%, but you guys are. There could be nothing back there. Could be a-
Ash!
There could be nothing, but there could be a lot of danger back there.
Yeah, you're going to take 75% of the fighting too, if it's a creature.
You know, I got to say, those words sound a little, maybe a little bit too.
A little bit.
pie in the
A
sky,
little bit bait.
Yeah, maybe.
No risk for you. Risk is ours.
Mhm.
1/2.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm not
There
looking
might
so
be
much for
something in there.
items.
There might be something in there that we need to go home. Okay. That's our only biggest concern. That you'll try to lay claim to something that we might actually need.
I don't.
All right. Well, then let's.
I'll go
let's-
as high. Look, listen. I can go 30%, and that's a dang good deal.
Well, it's a good deal considering it's a good deal for you because 30% of something is a lot more than 0% of nothing or 100% of nothing. But here's what we'll do, and I appreciate your concern. Let's do 30% and we get first choice.
You mean if it's a big pile of treasure, you want to get your 30%, but you get to choose what it is?
No. If there's things in here, there could be something in here that we're actually looking for that's important to what we're doing. We just want to be able to get that and make sure that you don't take that as part of your 70%. So look, if it's gold, we split it 70-30, that's an easy peasy do. But if we're talking about works of art, or if we're talking about whatever and we have to deal with the value or items, we go 70-30, but we get first choice. Then it's just split it up after that.
Negotiating about something we don't know anything
He
about.
holds out his hand in ash.
All right. Well, let me check with everybody else. Are you all okay with that?
You've already handled it, man.
As long as everybody is all right with it.
Do it up.
All
I
right.
just want to
Shake.
get in there and see what it is.
Yeah,
We'll do the shake. We give the shake.
Oh, like
All right.
all I'm looking for is the amber veil. So
Okay. Now.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I turn one of the
wait,
knobs
wait,
that
wait,
says
wait,
close.
wait. I
Stop.
want you to be. I'm talking to Jimmy. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to be ready to go up those stairs.
Yeah.
So get at. I know you want to see what is going to happen, but I want you to be ready to flee. And this is not a joke.
Yeah, he backs
I'm
up a
gonna
bit.
stay with Jimmy. I'll go up with him
He's not going up.
and kind of wherever he goes, I'll kind of stay with him to kind of protect him.
Be close enough
Yeah.
to throw him up the stairs if something happens.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. I'll try and keep him safe.
I put my shield and take out my spear. So I'm wearing
Yeah.
my.
Okay.
Jimmy's confused and kind of excited while you guys are doing all this.
Like I said, Jimmy, that
Jimmy, we've
that
had an
inscription
interesting
above
life.
the top, that inscription above the top, sounds wonderful, but it also sounds very much like bait.
So what is the approach here?
Standing in front of the door.
I understand. That's what you're doing. What's
ready
Keeper
to
doing?
attack.
I'm going to go to the dials in the front, and skipping the first one that says open.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the next one that says close.
Okay.
You're turning the closed ones?
Go open.
Well,
yeah.
no, I turn the first closed one.
You
We
feel
shall
it,
see what happens after that.
feel little bumps as you're moving it, little clicks.
Okay.
How far do you turn it?
I just keep turning it.
Okay.
Like a 180, or sorry, full 360 if I need to.
Why are you turning the closed one? I just want to know what your thought process is because I thought
I'm
we
going
were
to see if it turns
thought we were
to
gonna
say
turn the
open.
ones.
I'm going to turn the closed
Oh, I
one and
see.
see if it
Okay.
changes to open. I suspect we want them to all say open.
Have I ever seen like a tumbler lock like this before? I don't even know if they exist in our world.
I've seen like locking mechanisms on chests where they've had numerous locks and you have to
Sure.
know which way to turn them to open the chest. And I suspect that that's what this is. Except instead of knowing which way to turn the key, you have to be able to read the words to know which way to
Yeah.
turn the knob.
Do the words
Okay.
look like they turn?
So if I turn that like 360 and it still says close, I'm going to turn it all the way back.
No, it doesn't change. The wording doesn't change at all. No. It just clicks
Okay.
Okay.
all the way around.
That's why I think we need to only turn the open ones.
I mean, you guys are gonna want to investigate this a little bit, or are you just gonna like
Yes.
start?
Yeah,
doing
I'm
things?
gonna after that point, because it's not just the languages thing, I'm gonna turn it over to the thief.
And maybe Morad's help?
Yes, please.
Maybe what?
What
Sorry.
does that?
Moradin's help?
Oh yeah, D4.
Yeah. What's going on with your mic there, Neil? You're like,
If the fan knocks on, it's probably.
And I will aid you too there.
sounds muddy.
Can you hear me better now?
Right.
Yeah, it's a bit better now.
A little bit. All right, you're gonna aid her. You have investigation as well.
Oh no, I don't. I got insight. Sorry, I don't have
Sorry,
investigation.
Maraden's help. That's a D. Is that a D8? Is that what you said?
No, D4.
Sorry,
D4,
D4.
D4.
No, D8 would be
that would
supreme.
be much better. 12.
Well,
Let me see if Braun has investigation. I think he does, but let me see.
I could throw a bardic inspiration on there if we're really
Well,
in.
I'll
in
use
like
I'll use one of my hero points if I can't get.
Oh no, he has he has insight. He doesn't have investigation. I knew it was started with an I.
say same thing. You hit the same thing I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're at
I'm throwing a hero point on there.
okay.
See what happens. Oh my god, a 2.
All right, so
Son of-
you're up to 14.
Up to 14.
You definitely think that you're going to need to pick these locks. Like just turning them is not. And you think that it's something to do with the clicks that it makes. I mean, you know that, Nikki, but I don't think Keeper's ever encountered
Yeah,
it.
I wasn't going to assume
No, but
any.
I'm saying that you're sort of figuring out that maybe it's got something to do with that, and you start to listen a little
Yeah,
bit.
I lean in and I start turning it, and I
which one do you
realize
turn?
that all the clicks don't make the same exact sound.
Yeah, what's the which one are you playing with?
I'm actually playing with the one that says open and common.
Okay. So it says open, yep.
Mhm.
And
Was it beyond lies the greatest treasure of your mind's eye? Is that what it was?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Well, it
Okay.
was something like that. I know Doug doesn't remember what he said, but
No, something like that.
it was definitely greatest treasure of your mind's eye. The rest of it, I don't know exactly.
Treasure. I'm just kind of standing back and pondering that.
Thanks for
whole-
appreciating that I make this up as I go along, Nick. I appreciate that.
Yes, I could see it on the look. The look on your face was all I needed.
And 11 o'clock, guys.
Oh,
Oh, is it really? Oh, great. It's a good place to stop. So,
So yeah, just as I'm about to do the thieves' tool,
there's going to be a series of lock-picking checks probably next week to see if you can crack this bad boy.
all right,
All right.
fun.
Good times, guys.
indeed.
I'll see you next week.
Have a good
All
one, guys.
Yep, cheers.
Later, Gators.
Very good. Have a good night. Have a
See
good
ya
week.
on Foundry next week.
Maybe if I can get it going.
Hope so. Bye.
let us know what we need to do.
Yeah,
Yep, we'll do.
very good.
Bye.
Be well.
See ya.